Cheers,
successful 2023.
Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
I'll talk about whatever. My life's all kinds of crazy.
Hit the bell!
Because you have an Android.
Oh, yeah. That's just suck.
Just subscribe already.
Dude, I can smell the fucking diesel all over.
Yeah. Oh, we're already rolling, right? Yeah. So, because you guys are probably going to hear it anyway, because I've already heard it.
Oh, yeah.
Ross started his day out with dumping diesel fuel on him, apparently.
Yeah, right when I pulled up, I thought I was going to be late because I had to go home and shower. And 10 minutes into the day, I just dumped like probably 3 gallons of diesel all over me, all over my whole leg, left leg, all over this whole arm from up here. Pretty much this whole side was soaked, and both feet.
That's an expensive shower, too.
Soaked. Yeah. I wasn't even worried about the price of the diesel. I was just pissed.
Yeah. That's when you just light yourself on fire.
I mean, I was there. I was from here to that wall from it. I was lighting the brush pile.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought maybe you like filling a piece of equipment or something.
No, I was lighting the brush pile.
You're like, screw it. I'll just jump in.
I'm not, at that point, I was like, well,
I'll become part of this fire.
you think like you light a brush pile differently when you have a giant pile of machines.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know how, but
yeah. So like,
I'm sure.
So like, you take the high lift, you take the bucket, and you get underneath of it and lift it up.
The brush pile?
Yeah, like these piles were huge, so you're not lifting the whole thing up. You're just lifting like a good section of it, and you start your fire underneath that, and you get it hot, and you got flames rolling over the bucket, and then you bring it down, and that's how you start a brush pile. Like,
Why that way though?
Because if you just light it on the top and the edge of it, the pile's so big it's not going to burn.
I see. So you kind of want to start it from the center.
Yeah.
On your way out.
Yeah. So I had the bucket up. I got my boxes and stuff lit, and I take diesel and I go like that, and then I'm like running back, and it's kind of soft underneath there because it rained, and I just fell with like all sorts of diesel going everywhere, and I'm like, this is
what a lovely way to start your day.
10 minutes. Every time I do something that sucks, that ruins my day, is like the first 5 to 10 minutes I start. It never happens.
It's going to tell you how your day's going to go.
Yeah.
Is that what you tell yourself? I feel like anytime I start my day, something bad happens, I'm like, okay, this is how the day.
Yep, this is the punches I'm taking.
Yep.
Well, hell, I had a hydraulic line blow on the high lift one day, 5 minutes into it at Cody Thomas's house. It took me 8 hours to fix it.
You had to do it on the job too, right?
I had to pull the fuel tank off to even get to the line.
Yeah, you're out someone else's house.
Yeah, which is good. I have that work truck, but like,
it's still like one of those things
it
where
was
you
a
have
project.
And you have to tell the person like, hey, I know I told you I was going to get this job done today, but actually I'm just going to work on the tractor out here.
I got it all day, worked on it all day getting it off, and then drove to St. Louis at 4:00. Got the line, came back, put it on the next morning.
I guess it's like a pre-made. It's just a part, basically.
Yeah.
Like buying a part.
Yeah.
You have to buy it from Cat, probably.
That one we get from Cat because it's such high pressure, but it took 8 hours to fix it. Had to pull a fuel tank, everything, just to replace a hydraulic line.
I don't.
First 5 minutes into the day.
I don't envy those guys that work on stuff like that.
Dude, no, I did not. I looked like I rolled around in just pure shit. I mean, I had grease, diesel.
See, dude, and that's why I'm trying to get away from that kind of stuff anymore. Do I like doing it? Do I like doing it? Do I enjoy doing it? Yes. But there is so many things like that just ruin your day.
It definitely humbles you to to take the good days as good days.
Appreciate the good times.
Yeah, the whole day was just me just cussing.
Well, for the first time, I've done auto body probably in almost 2 years. Like I haven't done a single lick of auto body since I bought my gym. For like 6 months after, I was still painting cars in the afternoon, and then I just gave up on it. Like I was like, there's not enough money here. It's not worth my time. I was burnt out.
Yeah.
And I finally gave up on it. Well, I got this pickup truck. It's just like an old beater, but the rockers and cab corners are blown out of it. And it got to the point where I'm like, screw it. I think this thing's just going to stick around for a while because I can't find nothing to replace it. I'm like, I'm going to at least clean it up a little bit. I have some extra time right now. I'm just going to get up in the mornings, and that's how I'm going to start my day. Just get some blood flowing, basically.
Just start your day with
Yeah.
just cussing in the shop.
Yeah. Well, it didn't take but 30 minutes. I was into the job, and I was pulling the bed off. You know, you got to pull all the bed bolts out.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you took a lot of them beds off before, but the way they work is it's a bolt that goes up and then a welded nut on the inside of the rails. So if that nut starts to spin,
You're just screwed.
you're SOL.
And I'm going to bet there was at least one that spun.
Yeah. Can you guess which one? It was the last one. So I got all 7 out.
Underneath the fuel tank, too?
No, that wasn't that one.
Okay.
It was, but I was like, because I was worried. It's a rusty truck. And that's kind of how I determined if I was going to replace my rockers and cab corners, if those bolts came out. And I sprayed them with WD-40. I ran the one line down, got all 4 out. I'm like, okay, this is going good. They all went easy.
Great.
Yeah. And then I went down the other side I went from the front to the back and then from the back to the front. Got to my last one. And I'm like, what the hell? And then, it was a fight after that. It took me like, I don't know, 20 minutes max to pull the truck in, get all my tools out, get ready, air the compressor up, rip all 7 bolts out, and then it took me 2 hours to get the last one.
2 hours.
Yeah, because I was trying to like jack the bed up to put pressure on it, so hoping that I could just zip it out.
Enough.
And I fought that for like half an hour, and then it took me another half an hour just to find my Sawzall blade because I don't do anything out there anymore. My shop just collects dust. So then I'm like, it took me 30 minutes to find this one Sawzall blade that I have like tucked in the back of a cabinet. And then, finally I was able to, because you can barely get in there. I got it to come down like a quarter of an inch. So I just had barely enough to fit a Sawzall blade in.
Jesus.
And I got it up and just cut it, and it is what it is now.
Yeah.
It's a...
Yeah, right there. I've replaced the front end on my black truck multiple times, or any of my 3/4 ton trucks. I've always replaced the front end, and I'm like, I'll just get all the parts, and about halfway through it'll sit there for a week because I get pissed. I smashed that thing's still swollen.
His third finger is what he's showing us right now.
It still kind of has an egg shape to it. That was like
it never went fully down.
So it was like 6 years ago.
Dude,
I hit that with a hammer.
And that's just maintaining your truck.
Yeah. I don't do it anymore.
Yeah, dude. And see, I don't think people realize like the sacrifices that some people, I mean, you can beat up on the daily. When I was doing auto body, I had cuts that I couldn't even explain. Like cuts in random spots. Like it would be like, I got a cut on my bicep right now that's probably like 1.5 inches long.
That's from the truck.
It's not from the truck, actually. But when you're working on stuff all the time, it's hard on the body. Not just hard on the joints and the knees and like the chemicals that you breathe in, but you're literally beating yourself up.
Oh, the time that something would break and I would have to work on it would be the day after I just went to the chiropractor. Every time. And I'm working on it and I just feel stuff pop and I'm like, I just ruined it all. Everything that just got put back in place is totally shot now. And that day on that hydraulic line, that was bad. I was all sorts.
And you got a bad lower back, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's like.
So when I get back in place, I'm like, thank God.
Yeah, it's not like you're going once a year.
Yeah.
Like
No, I go quite a bit, but then.
You got to take care of it.
Yeah. And then when something breaks the next day and I got to go fix it, I'm like, okay, well, better call them back up, schedule an appointment. Because
get an appointment scheduled now.
Yeah.
So before we get too much into this, you've been on a podcast before, so I don't really need to introduce you or introduce who you are. Like, if you guys don't know Ross by now, just go find his last podcast. Yeah. It'll kind of explain.
It was like 2.5 hours, almost 3.
Yeah. Yeah. And it was a great podcast.
Yeah.
It was one of probably my most watched podcast. So for anyone that's listening that's never seen it, like it was a pretty good podcast, I would say. People enjoyed it. But it'll get them to know you a little bit better.
Yeah.
Because we kind of went over your career, everything like that. This one, we're just going to hang out. I have an idea for the podcast, and we don't have to do it. We can.
No, I'm in.
We can let it go wherever. And then I have multiple ways of going about it. But I at least wanted to let everybody know just at least who you were. And you're kind of in a different, before you were doing Dirtworks.
Yeah, that was in one of the weeks off I had, wasn't it?
Yeah, was it in the middle of winter?
Yeah.
Was it in the middle of winter?
I had a week off.
It's like February.
It was it's like March, I think.
Maybe March, because it wasn't too cold outside.
Yeah, because I didn't have my first week off until March. Begin first week of March or something like that. I'm pretty sure it was then. Yeah, I'm on a different spot work wise now at this time of year than
Still
I was.
pushing dirt,
Still in the dirt. Yeah.
but not for Dirtworks.
Yeah, I don't get covered in diesel at Dirtworks.
You do no maintenance at Dirtworks, right?
No, a little bit. If something I can fix real quick, like
Just hop out and fix.
yeah, but mainly not.
Do they have a road mechanic?
No, every place we rent from, we just call them up, get a mechanic.
I see. Because you're not hauling equipment. That's
Yeah.
I don't know why I always think that you guys have like this, like equipment that you haul around.
No,
And just
it wouldn't be fast enough.
No, it wouldn't make sense.
No, it wouldn't, because we'll finish up Sunday night at like 7:00, and then we're in the next city the next morning.
Right.
It's like
Just if you can drive there, you drive. If not, you fly.
yeah.
So
I don't really work on stuff on the road.
yeah, and now when you're home,
Yeah,
you work with family business, right?
Yeah, I work with my dad.
Yeah.
here at home.
So that's what you're doing now.
Yeah, just general excavation. Pretty much anything to do with the machine, dirt or rock, or
It's a popular job too.
there's a lot of work.
You know what's crazy is that more people don't do it.
Well,
Do you think there's more? Like, do you think there
if you think about it, in this town, there's quite a few.
is there really?
Yeah, I've actually had one of the Dirtworks guys mention a long time ago. He goes like, for as small as your town is, I can't believe that there's 6 or 7 dirt guys, and y'all are busy all the time. And like we always have.
I don't know a single other dirt guy other than you and your dad.
Oh, well, I'm
guys
not
that
gonna tell you
haul
anything
dirt.
'cause-
Just advertising for the competitors. I wouldn't go to someone else anyway. But
no, they're all good guys.
I know guys that haul dirt, but no one that pushes dirt.
Yeah, there's quite a few.
Really?
Yeah, there's quite a few around.
Do they have in dumps or like it's not an in dump?
I mean,
it's just a dump
pretty
truck,
well,
right?
pretty well, all the same type of equipment that we have.
Really?
I mean, we kind of have a pretty big variety. Some guys just have just the big stuff, and some guys have just the small stuff, or a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But
I mean, I guess because your dad started it, right?
yeah.
Well, it was your dad and your uncle, right?
my
your-
grandpa used to do it. My
Okay.
grandpa Norman is who kind of started it all. And then of the 4 boys, all of them kind of went off and did their own thing.
All within it, though, right?
Yeah, all within it. Yeah.
Yeah, because your dad and your uncle, your dad's brother.
Yeah, Jeff and Short used to work together. And then my dad worked in St. Louis.
Short's your dad's brother?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't realize that's how it makes sense.
Yes, my dad's
He's
the
your uncle.
oldest and Short was the youngest.
Gotcha.
And then Jeff and my uncle Bink and Sullivan does chip and seal. So
That's what Jeff does?
no, Bink does chip and
Okay.
seal.
Okay, I was saying because Jeff
Jeff does farming, hauling.
does he push
work.
dirt?
Yeah.
Does he?
Yep.
That's what I thought.
That's who I started with right out of tech school was Jeff and Short is who I worked for.
Well, I get your dad. I mean, I got your dad figured out now, but
Yeah.
I feel like I would get your dad and Jeff mixed up a lot. Is that common?
No, Jeff's pretty tall.
Dad's not short.
I've been taller than him since like 8th grade.
Yeah, but not by much. Your dad's still probably what, 6'2"?
No, I'm 6'2".
Are you?
Yeah.
I figured you
Dad's
maybe like
probably right
6'3".
at 6.
You think your dad's 6 foot?
Yeah, but
I feel like your dad's taller than me, and I'm 6 foot.
No. Jeff's like 6'5". Jeff's big.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, every time I see him, they're also in a dump truck passing by.
Yeah, you're not really judging heights.
No, I just see the face, and I'm just waving. And most of the time, I feel like your dad waves at me more than I wave at him.
Dude, when I first started working for my dad, like 4 years ago, and before he had my truck, before he bought that Western Star for me, when I drove his Mac, I came home and I was like, I just need to have a mannequin hand
That's what I was gonna say.
on a clock on a little back.
You need it on a windshield wiper.
Yeah,
Just leave your windshield wiper.
yeah,
Okay.
dude. Because when I drove that thing through town on my arm, I just quit. I'm
Yeah.
like, I can't keep up with everybody that's waving.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I mean, now that I got the Western Star, there's only a few people that know that that's the one I'm in.
I rarely can catch you guys. I always wave at the person that's not you guys. Like every other dump truck, I always wave at thinking it's going to be you guys, and then it's not, and I'm like, God damn it. And it's just some like random dude I've never seen in my life, and they're probably starting to get to know me because I wave
They're
at
like,
so
I
much.
know that guy. That's right.
And then by the time you guys come along, I'm not waving
you're just
anymore.
Like, you're just like, no, I'm not. I
Yeah, I'm
give
like,
up.
that's not going
I give up.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
My dad's truck is easy to see though. The big Mac. The
gray one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big
And
Mac on the front, and it's easy to recognize.
see, I guess I didn't recognize the Mac, but I will pay attention.
Oh
to
yeah.
it. His is the gray one, right?
Yeah.
It's got a clean paint job. I will say it's one of the cleanest ones out there.
That's what he likes to. Anytime we get a new truck, he'll paint it first before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, because
Not like a brand new truck, but like if we buy one, he'll
have it
like
read up.
like the road tractor that we have, the black Mac. He painted it as soon as he got it. He
But does that one not have any decals on it? Does it say
yeah, it has it on the side, but it's
Blankenship?
yeah, it's he's got it on the side.
I don't know why. I feel like the gray one stands out way more. The black one just blends into me.
Yeah, I like the black one.
Yeah, I see you in that one the most.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it's a good looking truck. Mm-hmm. It does catch my eye, but for
like
some reason that gray one really stands out to me. I don't know what it is about
Because
it.
it sits so tall, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
I get what you're
Is
saying.
it chromed out more or anything?
Yeah, on the front.
It is a little bit
Big
more?
chrome Mac on the front.
I just feel like it, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just, that gray one sticks out to me.
Yeah.
That's one that I really noticed. So, okay, so I got a game.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm in.
It's a 90s trivia game, but it has some stakes in it. So we can do it one or two ways. Okay, we could do it for shots,
Okay.
or we could do it for, you ever heard of Bean Boozled?
Oh no, I'm not.
You're not doing the Bean Boozled?
That's off the Ridge show.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
I got the idea off of it, but yeah.
Yeah.
I have some like these, they're just like the crazy tasting Bean Boozled.
I want to see that.
And so basically what I was thinking was, if I asked you the question, you get it right, I have to try one.
Okay.
And there's still a 50-50 chance that it might be good, I think.
Rotten egg. Oh.
I think there's a chance that, does it say what the good flavor is?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can eat one, it could still be a good flavor. So it's a 50-50 even if you do get the chance, even if you get the answer wrong. But I was thinking, if you get it right, I have to eat a bean.
Okay.
If you get it wrong, you have to eat a bean.
Okay. How many questions are on the
I
trivia?
got 10 questions. I was going to give you like
Okay. So let's do 5 with the beans and 5 with the shot.
we have to finish off with the shot then.
Yes.
Yeah, so because we're going to need if we get
Let's do the first 5
with the beans. Okay.
and then we'll do the second 5
Okay.
with shots.
Okay. You sure about this?
I am kind of intrigued on this.
Have you ever tried them before?
Nope.
I've never tried them either. I have no clue what they're going to taste like.
Oh man.
They,
Old bandage. Oh.
I heard, like from the way it's been described to me before, even just biting into one
You instantly know.
will make it, you'll instantly know. Like you can smell it in the room.
Oh man.
We can quit after the first one too. No one's holding us
let's do it,
accountable
let's
here.
do it. I'm in for it.
So I'm gonna do and it has packages inside, which you can't smell it through there.
Pick it up, get the juice. No, you can't. Smell proof pack.
So for anyone that's listening to the podcast, because I mean, you guys can kind of hear us explain what's going on. But
Hold on, let me see the color. So this one let's look at the colors.
I want to explain to them what it is.
Okay.
So I got a 10, and inside the 10 is a bunch of like variety packs of jelly beans, and it's called Bean Boozled. But one of them basically, like, for example, and I'm colorblind, but this is like a light green. It can be a juicy pear or a booger. It's supposed to taste like one or the other. So anyone that's listening and you've never heard of this before, it's like it could be good or bad.
Oh god.
I don't know
what kind of
what's so
trivia
good.
is this?
It's not hard. I did easier than
Oh
hard.
yeah, you already selected them before
I
came out.
Yeah, I did. I wanted to make sure we had some. Most of the time I just roll off the cuff, but I do enjoy some games too.
Yeah.
Like I just feel like
No,
it
I'm
can be
in.
fun. I'm going to do one. I'll just do a question that is what I think is a pretty easy one that I feel like anyone can get from the 90s that like is just like a softball hit, right?
Okay, so we're playing it. So you'll ask.
This is a practice round right here.
Okay.
This is just gonna be practice.
Well, I'm
round.
saying how.
I'm asking you, and then you answer.
Well, what if we had Ariel ask a question and we had.
Well, I know all of them. I was the one that picked them out.
Okay, so then how's that work? Oh, if I get it right.
If you get it right, I have to eat the bean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So like this first one is a softball hit. Like I feel like anybody that was born, even if they were born in 1999, they would still know this one. I kind of ramped up the questions from the beginning to the end. So the beginning is going to be pretty easy.
Okay.
And then as you get towards the end, they get a little bit harder. Ross is still contemplating if this is a good idea. All right. So this one is, who was the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Oh, Will Smith.
Yeah, Will Smith. So that one would be me eating the bean.
Okay, we'll try.
That was practice round. Practice
Okay.
round. Okay. You ready for the first one?
Yeah.
So this one, what was the fur hamster-like creature released in 1998 by Tiger Electronics that was on the top of everyone's Christmas list that holiday season?
Furby.
God damn it.
Easy, dude. I'm gonna smoke these.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there's still a chance that it could be good. Hold on.
Yeah, we're instantly going to every one of them sucks.
Now that I freshly opened the pack. Oh, it has not a good smell.
Is there
Oh my gosh.
bad ones in there?
Dude, smell that and tell me what you think that smells like. There's a bad
wow.
one. There's at least one bad one in there.
Yeah. God. That's like a
What-
that's like a hog pen with socks and
Yeah, there's definitely a dirty sock in there.
oh.
That's like a
Let's have Ariel pick the bean for you.
okay. Ariel, come pick it. I'm gonna get the trash can though.
You have the thing that says what it is.
Yeah, I have on the top of the tin. It tells us what all of them are,
Where'd you go?
and you're gonna have to do it because I'm colorblind. So
Yeah, I didn't know you were.
let me grab this trash can.
What color? What color you got?
Pink.
Yeah, I guess. I'm worried about like throwing up.
Oh, it could be pomegranate or an old Band-Aid. It's pretty solid odds.
Okay.
I've never tasted an old Band-Aid, so
That looks green to me.
that is pink as pink can get.
Really? You guys think that's pink? Oh, dude, I think this is the old Band-Aid that we're
I've
smelling.
never tasted one, so I'm kind of anxious to.
It smells like it would taste like an old Band-Aid.
Pomegranate's not bad though. Old Band-Aids don't taste bad.
Oh no! Oh no! I got it. Dude, it took like. Oh, dude, it's in my mouth now. Dude,
Yeah,
it at first it was like the shell, like had like a sweet taste on it. Oh, dude, it
Suck
tastes
again.
like what you would think a Band-Aid would taste like the end of the Band-Aid, not the center. It's like in my nose now. That's all I can smell now. I think
What's that thing that cleanses your palate? The oyster, the little
I don't know. What is it?
like wine tastings. They give you a little cracker.
I'm not sure.
You don't go to wine tastings.
Well, I've been to wine tastings, but I don't remember getting a cracker on it.
They give those little oyster those little cracker oysters that you put in your chili.
Oh, they use that to cleanse your palate?
Yeah, you're supposed to.
Oh, yeah.
Eat one
Like
or two of those. Yeah.
Yeah, those like sand dollar looking
Yeah.
crackers. Yeah. Dude, it's in my nostrils right now. The taste is in my
I've
nostrils.
never licked an old Band-Aid of mine to see what it was like. Oh,
Whiskey does help, though, I feel like.
all right.
Did you ever have a Furby back in the day?
I think I did.
Did you really?
What year was that? It said 99, 98.
1998. Yeah. Which, I mean, we're early 90s babies.
Yeah.
I definitely remember them. If I didn't have one, my sister definitely did. I feel like this is like all my breath. Like I cannot get this taste out of my mouth right now. It is like a
You really
ridiculous.
regret this game.
It's a ridiculous taste. It was such like a delayed reaction.
Yeah, I was like, well, it's got to be the pomegranate.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was waiting for like the fruitiness, and then all of a sudden it just
You break
instantly
break
hit.
into the inside of it, and it just smacks you right in the mouth.
Yeah. I know. I think my sister had one, but I don't know if I had one. I don't remember. I remember being a craze though.
Oh yeah.
I bet they're worth a lot of money now.
Oh, I bet.
Do you think they still sell them?
I don't think they sell them, but I know like if they were on like eBay or something, I bet they'd be
I'm gonna look that up
shit ton
actually.
of money.
Furby. You think you can buy one new still? Like you think there's one?
I bet there's some in the package, but they're probably like 54 grand or something. I bet they're expensive on like eBay.
Was why? Oh, apparently it was banned.
Huh? It was banned.
So the FAA.gov says the U.S. National Security Agency, for example, banned the toy from its headquarters in 1999 for photography and audio-visual recording equipment are prohibited in NSA headquarters. Oh, it was just banned from that headquarters. I don't know. It doesn't say. It looks like you can still buy it though. Actually,
Really?
they don't look the same.
Hell, I don't even remember what they looked like now. That was a long time ago.
It's like a little, like a. Are you looking it up, Ariel? This is the one. Oh, this one is actually on eBay for $62. Still a reasonable.
Oh, so not 54,000 like I thought.
No, no. Not like a Pokemon. Dude, have you seen what Pokemon cards go for? Like Logan Paul bought a Charizard for over $1 million.
No.
Swear.
I wonder what I did with my collection.
You had Pokemon back in the day?
Yeah, dude, I was all over it.
Did you have a?
I was all in it. You know what the crazy
Did
thing
you put them
is?
in like a binder or anything?
Yeah.
Oh, you should look them up, man.
Dude.
Do you think you had a Charizard?
Oh, dude, I had them all. I literally had them all.
A first edition Charizard is worth a lot of money. Like a PSA 10 Charizard.
Dude, I had them all.
Yeah, you should look into it.
Got it.
You didn't know that? You didn't know how much they're worth?
Now, here's the thing. When I built my house and I moved in it, for every other day, my mom would say, "Hey, I got some stuff of yours that needs to go up to your house." And after about a month of it, I finally just said, "No more. You find anything else of mine, throw it right in the fucking dumpster because I am tired of this."
Yeah,
She
'cause
goes,
it's
"What do
just
you?"
moving junk.
She's like, "How do you think I feel? I'm trying to get all this shit out of my house." I said, "Well, just take it to the dumpster. Let's just skip my house and just go straight to the dumpster."
So you think that's where the Pokemon cards went?
Probably.
Damn.
The crazy thing is my nephews are into it now. So like,
It's making a big comeback.
yeah, it's kind of wild. I did not expect that. I like their little Christmas list.
Yeah.
Had a bunch of Pokemon stuff on it, and I was like,
Like not just Pokemon cards.
no, it was. I got them like these little deals, like the pop.
Oh yeah,
little,
Popo Funks?
Yeah, I got like little deals of that, and some sets of cards. But
Yeah.
I have no idea where mine went.
Yeah. I think the same thing happened with mine. I think it kind of like floated in a toolbox. Or not a toolbox, a toy
I
box.
was gonna say,
That's a weird stuff.
what is out there in your shop?
Yeah, I just go out there and play with Pokemon cards. I don't do much out of body anymore. I'm just dueling myself.
Charizard.
I know I had a sleeve or like a binder, like because my friend Danton.
Me too.
You remember Danton? His mom was like really big into like organizing them all, and like back in the day, they were the ones that were like, "You don't tear them up. You're gonna want to take care of them. They're gonna be worth something one day." And I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't give a damn about that. Like, I want to play with these things.
Well, I had those cards. I had basketball cards. I have.
Baseball cards?
I didn't really have any baseball, but I had a lot of basketball, and I bet I had 20 different Kobe Bryant cards. I should probably look into that.
Yeah, you definitely should.
I just
Definitely
now
should.
remembered that because I had a binder with all those, with all my basketball
You think
ones.
your mom would have thrown that out?
No, I think I know. I might know where my cards are.
Maybe you got lucky and put a Charizard in the back.
Dude, I hope so. That would be.
Cash out. You could pay your house off.
That would be.
At least the one that Logan Paul bought.
That would be sweet. I'm gonna Mom, coming over. I'm raiding the house.
I'm like, yeah, I mean, let's see. It says Logan Paul paid $5.27 million for his Charizard. And he wears it around because he's in WWE now. Do you know Logan Paul?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's in like
He just
WWE now.
beat Nate Diaz in boxing.
No, that's Jake Paul.
Oh, okay.
That's the brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
I always
get them
forget
mixed
there's
up.
two of them, yeah.
Yeah, so Logan's doing like side quests now, I guess. So he doesn't even have like a main focus anymore. So
Yeah,
he's just like, he has a podcast and he's doing WWE and he started Prime, and then his brother Jake, he kind of went all in on boxing.
Yeah.
And he's doing pretty good.
Yeah. He's like 7-1 or something, or 6-1.
Yeah. I think it's 7-1.
Yeah. After Nate. So.
Did you watch that?
No, I saw some stuff online and then heard Joe Rogan talking about it and everything.
Yeah, he's pretty good too. Jake is. Like,
that's what I've heard.
I watched some of his like training videos. Like he kind of goes ham on it.
Stout dude.
Yeah, he is.
I do know that. He's a big dude.
He's a very like manifestation guy, like big on like manifestation, and like when he's into it, like he wants to be the best at it. And he has the benefit of having like all this money to put into it, like into training.
Yeah.
I know like I guess like like the good boxers are from Puerto Rico. That's like where all the good boxing and MMA guys are at. So they just freaking left LA and moved to Puerto Rico.
Taxes too.
And taxes. Yeah, definitely. And taxes too. Because they say you can double your income that way.
Yeah.
But I mean, he just trains hard every day. He does like the ice bath every day.
I don't know if I could do that. Have you done that yet?
Dude, the second I get enough money, like I have to have extra money to buy it, but the second I get it, I'm buying one.
Are you?
Definitely.
I don't know.
So have you seen my new company I'm working on right now?
Yeah, I know. I knew about it before you even told me.
Okay. So somebody told you about it? Yeah.
Who do you think?
So like I would like to get to the point where, because it deals with podcasts, I would like to own a building one day where I can have my own gym in it. Because it deals with podcasts, so it makes sense to have a podcast, my podcast,
your studio
in this, my studio in this building. But I want to sell product out of it. It'll be e-commerce, so I'm not actually going to have like a store storefront. Yeah, nobody's going to be coming in to buy them.
Yeah, it's just for your shipping purposes and stuff.
Yes, packaging, shipping.
Yeah.
So I want to put a gym in it for my own personal use. So I can go back to enjoying my workouts like I once did. I still do nowadays.
But I get what you're saying, because you're in there and then there's everybody that's in there is your customer.
Yes.
And you would feel like an ass if you're just like, no, dude, I'm working out.
Yeah.
So and I'm constantly getting interrupted.
I knew what sacrifice I was making when I bought it.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to make a facility where everybody felt comfortable. Like I wanted anybody in the world to be able to go to this workout facility, and whether they worked out, whether it was their first day or they were in it for 20 years, I wanted them to know that like, hey, this is a place that you belong.
Yeah.
And so like that was like my goal for it. And I knew I was going to give up my serenity.
Your time.
My time.
Yeah.
And it comes with a sacrifice.
Yeah.
And if I can make it both happen, why not?
Yeah.
Like if I could still own the gym and then have another facility where on those days that I need it,
just
I go and do it.
Yourself, yeah.
And you know what? That's where golfing's come in handy for me.
Yeah.
'Cause we were going to go golfing before this.
Yeah.
But with our local golf course, it closes at 5. And so it's kind of one of those things where it's like,
I heard you talking with Cody and Jake. Have you been to St. James yet?
no,
It's good.
really.
Yes.
Is that your favorite?
Let's go. I went there the first time like a month ago, month and a half ago. And dude, it's awesome.
Really?
It's good. I really like it. Like they're long holes too, like 500.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Take me a bit to get there.
Yeah. Just
Take me a bit to get there.
smack the hell out of it.
If I can smack it straight, that's my problem. I'm getting better.
Let's go to that one.
Yeah, I'm down.
Let's go to that one.
Well,
Because it was my first time there when I went, and I was like, this place is good.
Joe Ashner wants to go this weekend. We want to go Saturday. We're supposed to go Saturday.
Saturday, my weekends,
Okay.
dude.
This is how it goes. You guys are listening. This is how it goes.
Dude,
you never make plans.
It's terrible, man. Like, because I leave at the end of the month for a month, and I got all this stuff I'm trying to get done before then, and I know it's like 2.5 weeks away, but I'm packed. Like,
Just trying to get everything done in a short amount of time.
yeah. Next weekend, I'm good. I don't have anything planned yet, but
We'll see.
yeah,
We'll figure it out. We'll do it
yeah,
sometime. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, but yeah, let's go to St. James. I like that.
I'm down. I have a guy, Brooks Stevenson. He came on the podcast. It's not one that's out yet. By the time people listen to this podcast, it will be out though. And he wants to go to Raleigh. He said Raleigh's a beautiful course. You ever
Really?
been there?
No, I haven't been to that one.
I want to just try a bunch of different ones.
Yeah, I want to like hop around.
Yeah.
Like I've been to Cuba, I've been to Bell. What was the other one? Sullivan, been there.
Say Sullivan's nice too.
Yeah, it's just it's pretty well flat.
I went to-
I like elevation change.
I like the courses with ponds in it, and I like the ones with like a big L and
Yeah,
Just
I
one-
just like big rolling hills.
really.
I like elevation.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Any reason?
I just like hills.
You just like the way it looks.
Yeah.
You just think it's a cool course.
Yeah.
I don't like them because I get stuck down in them. Now I will say it's nice, like when you're, as long as it's like a slight drop, where I feel like I can drive over the goalie
yeah.
and land on the next hill over or something.
Yeah.
I'm all good with that. But there's like Owensville's not really. It's
got a little bit, not much.
It's okay. I mean, I'm grateful to have a course in Owensville.
Oh, as far as like, yeah, just the course. Yeah, I think Owensville's pretty good. It's it's not like amazing, but
Yeah.
it's also a town of 2,500 people.
Yeah.
You know?
You really should just be grateful that we have a course.
Yeah.
Like that's
yeah,
how
I think it's not like I'll
anyone
go,
that doesn't appreciate it. I mean, that's just,
yeah, I'll go walk 9 every now and then, you know, in the evening. And I've always enjoyed it.
you know, I will say, yeah, I've been doing that lately. And it's just a great form of exercise. And back to how I was starting the conversation, it's like my serenity now.
Yeah.
Like it's my time to just
Get away.
get away. Yeah. I'm not working. I'm not at home worrying about dishes or laundry or like whatever. You know, it's my hour to myself.
I feel like you're like me too, kind of pretty competitive. Even with yourself, like you're
Yeah,
like,
with
I want
myself,
to get better.
Yes, that's 100%
Like,
what
you know
it
what,
is.
this hole, like, okay, maybe I just botched it over there and had 7 on a par 4. It happens to me every now and then. It's like, all right, I'm gonna do better on this one. Like, that's what I like about it.
I've been recording myself.
No,
And I'll go back and watch. Because when I went with Jake, because I mean, I've only gone golfing a handful of times.
yeah, I didn't know that it was like your first time this year.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I went one time on a bachelor party for one of my friend John's bachelor party. And then outside of that, my second time was in Cuba, but with Cody. And it was just like, I mean, I had gone to the driving range a couple times, but it was just using
Way
third
different.
clubs.
Yeah.
Way different. Yeah.
And Topgolf's way different.
Yeah. That's what I was doing.
I felt like a king at Topgolf, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get back into golfing.
Yeah.
So I grabbed my clubs out, went, and I'm like, holy crap! I was just killing it like last Friday at Topgolf, but now I just suck at
Something's off here.
Yeah, I'm like, these balls are bad.
Do you think they do something to the balls at Topgolf?
I think it's got to be something different with them.
They obviously have something in them. Like
Well, they have the sensor in them too, but
Well,
it's got to be.
it.
It's got to be something like a.
Do you think it's like the boost people's ego?
Like a rubber ball. It's like a bouncy ball.
It could be. Because there's balls like that.
Dude,
right?
I was smacking
extra bouncy.
I was smacking the shit out of them at Topgolf, and I'm like, man,
Or maybe you're just having a good night. Could that be a possibility as well?
It was a couple of years. We'll do Topgolf on the road, but like it's been a couple of years since I actually played
Do you want
golf.
you're good.
And I was like, man, I still got it. Like, I'm gonna go play. I'm gonna get the clubs out. And I went and played, and I'm like, holy shit, this is not good.
Well, also, it's not just the way that you hit the ball and the ball flies into the air. It's also how the grass is, right? Because like if you land in there's like Owensville, their grass is kind of like rough all around. Like their fairway is like other courses rough. Right, like
Some parts, yeah.
Yeah, it's not quite as good as.
Well,
quality.
it's just everyone's different. Like you could be like the greens are fast here,
Yeah,
and that's how I would rather have I don't know.
well, I've been playing so Dude, I went golfing every day this week except for today.
Jesus Christ, are you retired?
Yeah.
Are you playing too?
Yeah, I've been dragging her along. Dude, she's better than me.
Oh, that surprised me.
She took lessons when she was younger.
That's what you're holding her to is the lessons that she had when she was
She's good.
6.
I'm not taking it away from her.
She's good. Lessons when she just learned how to walk.
I'm just saying she has more experience than me at golf. That's all. I'm not trying to take it away from her. That's why I like going with her because we scramble. And I'm like, when I hit it and it freaking goes over to the park off the course, I'm like, all right, you hit so we can play off yours. Yeah. Like I'm glad I got her because I'd be playing in the ditch everywhere I went.
Be out there on Walmart side.
Yeah. I'm getting better, and I like going with people that know what they're doing.
Yeah,
because they teach me.
Well, how I started was when we graduated, I worked at the pool too, like that summer. Mm-hmm. So and we didn't have to be at work until like 11:30, and you work until 5. So we would golf in the morning. Mm-hmm. And in the evening when we got off. I was golfing twice a day with Biles and Joel.
Did you have a membership then? You almost had to. It would be expensive.
I think I did.
Yeah, or you just sneaking in.
In the evening, yeah. but like even Cy played some with us, but like Biles and Joel and all them, they all played. Like Biles was on, I think, the golf team, I think in high school. So that's who taught me. Mm-hmm. And I played for like 2 summers. And then I quit playing. And then I played like another year or 2. And then I stopped again for another time, for another period. And now I'm back at it again.
Sure.
So I'd like to keep doing it because I love it.
It is relaxing. It's more relaxing if you got a golf cart. When you're walking,
it's good exercise.
It is good exercise. Like it's not like really, really intense, but there is rolling hills a lot. You're walking for your ball. It's a good moderate, like it's not like low. It gets the heart rate up.
Yeah.
You work up a little bit of sweat, but you're also not dying from it. You get some breaks. Mm-hmm. I really enjoy it. I did it once. Let's see. I did it once in the morning and twice in the afternoon. So one time I got to drive car.
Twice in the afternoon.
I went 3 days this week.
Oh,
so 2 days I did in that.
I thought you meant like in one day you went in the morning and then twice in the afternoon. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I love golf.
Owensville course isn't even enough. I feel like if you're doing 18 holes and the Owensville course, it's a little much.
Yeah.
Because like it's not that.
It's pretty compact. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the holes are pretty straight.
You're gonna like St. James.
Yeah, I bet it will.
Yeah.
Do you got any ponds or anything?
Oh yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
I
also learned to buy cheap balls.
That's what I heard.
Because you're going to lose the good ones. I didn't think about, like, that's how green I am into golf. You know, like, I had no clue.
People lose balls all the time.
Yeah. I didn't think it was like that. And it's crazy how often someone loses a ball. And how many times I find a ball. Dude,
every one I find, I grab.
Same.
I look around.
Same.
Mine, because I know I'm going to use it at some point.
Yeah. I was telling Ariel, I hope I get to the point, because right now we go with about 6 to 8 and we leave with 2. Like we make sure we walk out with ours.
Yeah. Your ratio's getting there.
I want to get to the point where I come with 2 and leave with 8. Like that's like where I still have mine, but I'm also collecting other ones. Yeah.
Get my money.
I'm going to start a side business here.
You know that there's a group of guys that they had this little dredger thing for the ponds that they would go around the golf courses. They'd dredge their pond, get all these balls out and sell them back to the club.
I've heard about that.
Yeah.
Didn't someone get in trouble for that? Was it locally or was it not? Or did you see this online?
This was years ago.
But was it local?
I think, but I think they went to everywhere.
Well, I think
all across like the
region.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I've heard about that before, and I think they got kicked off some courses for
they sold them back to them.
Well, I think once they got caught is when they started, and then maybe not every course, but like I think I heard that Cuba had banned a guy for sneaking onto the property and stealing golf balls out of the pond.
How did he do that?
Like he would go at night
Yeah, but how did he do it? Like, did he just one by one with his hand, or did he have a little system?
I mean, he might have been in a freaking Speedo out there. I don't know. I imagine like a net that you throw out to be able to pull it.
Drag it, yeah.
That's how else would you get him out?
Yeah, but the mud's probably pretty thick.
I would agree. I don't know.
I feel like you'd have to pick them out one by one.
This is all hearsay. This is all hearsay.
Maybe we'll ask him.
Well, I didn't even think about how he got him out. I was thinking about like, why would the golf course care? I think what it actually came down to, because I asked and they said it was a trespassing thing, which I'm like, okay, I get that. Because you don't want someone tearing up the course, and like at the end of the day,
that's part of the retirement plan for the golf course.
might be most. I didn't know that, but most courses sell balls too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's what they would do. This group of guys, I think, would go and dredge the ponds, and however many balls they got, sold it back to the course.
But they pre-asked the course, like, hey,
this wasn't just like
this guy was going like in a black suit with a mask on, and he was out there like.
No, this was like a little company that did it. This was like a legit thing.
That's a hustle.
Yeah,
that's a hustle.
It's a good idea.
I think if you're like from 16 to 18, if you want to be an entrepreneur, I think that's a great idea.
Just swim out there and start picking them up.
No, you ask. You gotta ask. I mean, if you're down bad,
you like to stay up late.
If you're down real bad,
if you like to stay up late,
we're gonna start seeing crackheads in the ponds, start collecting balls and trying to sell them back.
Probably sell a couple to you. It sounds like.
I feel like I do okay. I'm getting better. I really am getting better. I've learned.
I can't say anything because one day I went through 2 boxes.
What's a box?
I 3. I went through 6.
Oh, okay.
It was on like a 9-hole.
Did you just give up on finding them?
It was on the first 9.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I instantly know if I'm gonna go look for that thing or not.
Bro, really? Like before it even lands?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not going for that. I don't spend much time looking.
I'd say if you're walking, yeah, definitely not.
Yeah,
bring some extra balls if you're walking.
Yes, yeah, but like if I hit it, I'm just like, I'm not going after. I'll just set another one right back down, and that one's out of my life.
I have already a couple times, like because people get backed up on you. You know, like you start playing, someone's playing behind you, and they start catching up. I'll literally maybe I have a ball that just goes freaking haywire. I'll just drive out and just throw down the ball and like hitting from here and like just play it off of that, just so I don't look like such a novice golfer.
When I go by myself, I'll play with 2 of them. I'll do 2 play 2 balls and
just for the fun of it.
Just for more practice.
Yeah,
instead of just playing 1, it's like, all right, I'm gonna do 2. Nobody's around.
I think that's a great idea, actually.
Yeah,
I think that's what I would do. I haven't actually gone by myself yet. Every time I've gone, like I usually like offer like one of my friends or Ariel. I'm like, you want to go golfing? Like I'm going, but do you want to go?
Yeah. Shoot me a text if you're going in the
If I go in the evening, I will.
Yeah, if you're going in the evening, let me know because it couldn't work out because we just have so much. I got so much shit to try and get done before I leave.
Sure. I want to go to some other courses, but Owensville's just convenient.
Yeah.
That's the only thing about it.
No.
I wish there was some a little bit closer, but I don't even want to drive to Bell. It's an extra 15 minutes away. I don't even care to drive to Bell because I don't know.
I want to go do it right now. It's kind of how I'm like, all right, I'm going. I'm not going to drive forever away.
Yeah.
But I do like seeing other courses.
I agree.
I heard Birch Creek was good too. The one outside of Union, all 44.
Really?
Yeah. I heard that one was really good.
Sounds fancy.
Oh yeah.
Is it? is that north or is that east towards St. Louis? Because I can't think of where you're talking about.
No. So when you get on the 44, you would take a right and go towards like
St. Clair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into it. I really want to try Herman. That's been on my list because my friend John, he's big in the golf, and I was just asking him like, "What's your favorite course?" Like if you had to golf a course all the time, what would it be? And he said Herman.
Really?
So
where's that?
On the far side, out by the dealership. And I will say, a partial reason too is because I remember driving out like through Herman, and I remember always looking out, and it always looked so nice. It's right off.
Oh,
the highway.
yeah. I know.
right off 19.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. I know.
Just
I know
looks like it looks like they take really good care of it.
Yeah.
Like it has like the nice crisp lines in it.
Yeah.
But it looks popular.
Yeah.
Like it looks like a lot of people like it, which makes me
You're gonna hit a
not
car.
like it.
Now that I'm thinking of exactly where it's at, every time when I go by, I'm like, man, I would smoke one of these cars 100%.
I would wait. I would wait for a car to go by.
So don't go Sunday morning after church.
Yeah. No, I even like in Owensville at the park, I wait for cars to go by.
Oh yeah.
Just in the off chance that one.
Oh yeah. I'll pull one every now and then.
And I will say I have had some really good drives.
That's what keeps you going back. Mm-hmm. Because that feels so good.
Oh,
You
dude.
smack one straight down the fairway. You're like, man, I am fucking Tiger Woods.
Yeah. Do you know Owensville's course very well?
Yeah.
Do you know the 8th hole?
Yeah.
You know the 8th hole, how it is. It's kind of got like a dip and then comes up. But it's one of the longer ones. It's straight, but it's one of their longer ones, I would say.
No.
Not
8 is
like-
the short one. 9,
Okay, you're
9
right.
coming
You're
back
right.
up the hill.
I'm trying to boost myself up.
You use the driver on that?
Yeah, I use a driver on it. Dude, I am so stiff. I'm not built. I'm not a flexible, like I'm not built for golf.
Okay.
Like golf is not in my genes for sure. Like I'm playing it, but like just it's gonna take some. I'm gonna have to literally work my body to like get me. I can't get the twist in my body.
Down is like one motion.
Yeah, like
One fluent motion.
my hips down are locked. Like I come back and I can twist the top side of my hips, but
But you're not
when I come down and you have to put your body through the swing,
just not.
my hip does not go with it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
twist
I
and
get
your
what you're
right
saying.
leg twist. Not mine. Not mine. It's something I'm working
trying
on.
to imagine that.
Imagine it's a really bad looking golf swing. That's what it is.
Imagine a stick figure trying to
Yes.
stick
Pivoting on top. Yes, that's exactly what it is.
like when you do a little flip notes thing.
Yes, that's exactly what it looks like.
It shows like the person doing the deal.
So, I mean, but on this hole, I drove it. I don't know how many yards it is. 200 maybe?
Like 100.
100? It's longer than 100. Come on.
It's not that long of a
It's not?
It's like 160.
160. I said 200. You round up. You round up.
You're damn near at the middle point of the roundup part.
Well, whatever. I feel like that's how you got to give yourself a little.
Fantastic.
It was beautiful. I thought,
He hit the
Yeah.
green.
Chop them down and build them back up. I
so
like it.
I hit the green.
Oh, damn.
And I couldn't see the ball anymore. And I was like, did I just freaking hit a hole in one? And it wasn't a hole in one. I ended up hitting it. It like landed on the far side
Went over.
of the hole and then went over. But
Yeah, it falls off the face of the earth on the backside of that thing.
well, I found it was like right past the green. But yeah, Ariel hit one the other day that we could never find. Like it just disappeared.
Look in the hole.
Yeah, we left in a hole. Nothing. Nothing. We have no clue with it. But what I'm saying is I have had some good. I do have some good swings still.
Yeah.
I'm learning. But
I love it.
yeah,
But we definitely need to go.
I mean, nothing. It feels so great when you smack one just right. It sounds right. It feels right. It goes up and straight. Like it just. It's a good feeling.
And you just like golf courses are quiet and everything, and you just want to be like, fuck yeah, like super loud.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah.
When it happens.
Oh yeah. So okay, let's do the third question.
I was gonna say you skipped out on this after you had an old Band-Aid. You just kind of skipped out on.
I was saving you. Okay. Damn, I'm scared to try this next one because I know I'll end up getting it again. Okay, I'm gonna skip that one. I'm gonna. Is that okay? You want me to do it?
No.
I'll do it. No, I'll do it in order.
Give me some hard ones. Give me some hard ones.
I was gonna go to the medium one.
Okay.
Medium one. I feel like this is a
My confidence is up now. I've had some whiskey.
whiskey.
Yeah.
Good whiskey too.
Yeah.
I will say I like alimony more, which alimony is a bourbon, but I will say I like alimony
Tomato
more.
Yamato.
Tomato Yamato. Your mother. Okay, so the scary book series that was on the top of everyone's Scholastic Book Fair list.
The Scary Book series.
Scary book series that was on everybody's Scholastic Book Fair list. Like, this is the book that in elementary school, I'm not going to give you a hint. I'm like,
Dude, the bad part is I know it when you say the answer. I'm going to be really pissed at myself.
Can you picture it at all?
Kind of. You don't have to give me a hint,
Okay.
but in about 5 seconds. if
Yeah, I was thinking about before I was gonna do it. I was gonna put a timer on this thing, but I don't have it. No, that's not. I got that one. That was pretty cool. I wanted to put a
That one's
timer
pretty cool.
where it would like count you down from
Yeah.
like 60 seconds, but I don't have it. So leave it to me to be unprepared. You want me to give you a hint? It'll still count as a loss. You've already lost.
Oh,
Well, unless if I give you the hint, it's a loss.
okay. Give me
I'm
the hint.
considering an L.
Give me the hint.
I'm going to give you the first letter of the name of the book. Do you think that will help? It's a G.
Yeah.
And, okay, I'm going to give you another hint. And they ended up making a TV show about it. It was a series that wasn't like,
What are you shaking your head for? Oh, okay. I thought you were like, come on.
well, she didn't have a Scholastic Book Fair because she was homeschooled. So she has an excuse. What's that mean to say? I don't feel like that's mean. I'm just saying. That's why she doesn't know.
You never had the pizza either.
The pizza,
The school pizza, I love that.
the rectangle
Yep,
things.
I love that pizza.
Really? Dude, I thought even back then I knew that was trash.
No, I miss it. You know when they put that picture up with it sitting on the little tray, and everybody's like, "If this is your childhood," fucking miss that picture.
That brings back memories.
I love that pizza.
That does nothing for me in life.
Guess give me a freaking bean. I'm not gonna guess it.
Okay, it's Goosebumps. What does that look for?
I don't.
Goosebumps? You didn't like Goosebumps? That was not like a book that you knew about?
No, I didn't never. No.
Look it up, Ariel. Look it up.
I guess I could. I couldn't.
You didn't know about Goosebumps.
Which?
It's brown. With white spots.
Oh God! Dead,
Ross is getting a brown
dead
bean.
fish.
Fish. Or what?
Or strawberry banana smoothie. That's that one, right? Oh no! Wait. No, it's cappuccino or
Cappuccino.
liver and onions.
Actually, I feel like that's not going to be too bad. I feel like either way.
That's gonna be liver and onions.
You want the trash can? Here, trash can. Hold on.
That is gonna. I can taste it. Do I have to bite into it?
You bite into it?
I can. I'm sucking on it. I can
You have to
tell.
bite down. That is at least one requirement of it. Liver and onions.
Yeah.
He's struggling.
I was sucking on it, and I knew that was not cappuccino.
Just from the show.
Yeah. I knew that was not cappuccino.
Well, I wonder out of each pack how many good ones and how many bad ones there are.
Hopefully, we get some good ones.
Yeah, I would like to think so.
Okay, give me another one.
Well, I want you to see this Goosebumps. I want to see if it brings back memories. You remember it kind of?
Yeah, but I don't remember I never read that,
Well, I didn't read them either.
so it wasn't popular.
I didn't get any books in the Scholastic Book Fair.
I couldn't read. I didn't.
They always had like the covers that always looked so like interesting.
Yeah.
Like the ones that you would
No.
still taste it. At least you didn't throw
You
up.
talked like liver and onion didn't sound bad. The look on your face was like, oh, liver and onion doesn't sound that bad.
Well, I think that because like I mean, a liver and onion, I feel like I can tolerate onions.
I thought it was gonna be better.
I thought that was gonna be an easy one for you. Like I thought for sure you were gonna get that.
No, not even close.
Okay.
Don't do any book stuff.
Okay. Still taste it. He's like trying to scrape the flavor off his tongue. Okay. This one I think he got. This one, I think this is a softball hit here. Like I think I might as well just start preparing a bean for myself. This New York City-based TV show became a top favorite for almost 2 decades. Maybe not.
Oh, Friends.
Ah, damn it.
That was easy.
Yeah.
I was thinking like younger, like a
newer show?
no, like a younger person show.
Oh, like a cartoon or some kind
Not
of
a cartoon, but like a
something that'd be on Disney?
Even Stevens or something.
Okay. Yeah,
You
yeah.
ever watch Even Stevens?
I never did.
Oh,
I've heard of it before.
yeah, it's good.
Ariel, what do I got in the
It's
lineup?
like a peach color with brown spots.
Hold on, button.
It's like a tan looking color with brown spots.
Why are you looking? You're colorblind.
I feel like it's this rotten eggs looking one. Buttered popcorn or rotten eggs, I feel like. Oh no, it's juicy pear or booger, I bet.
No, that's green, dude.
Is that not a light green?
It's a juicy booger.
It's a juicy
green.
pear.
Oh, it's this one.
Is it buttered popcorn or rotten egg?
No. It's a strawberry banana smoothie or dead fish.
You think so?
I bet.
You think so? Did yours taste like what it was supposed to?
Or peach and barf.
I don't think that it's not a peachy.
Dude,
looking
you're
color.
colorblind.
Yeah, I know, but I can still see colors.
It's like a peachy color.
I just see a different variant than you. All right, we need 2 trash cans. Is what we need.
Just put it in your cup.
I can spit it in a cup. I'm worried it might stink the room up.
Yeah.
You don't think so? Okay, here goes nothing.
You could just like suck on it a little bit. Instead of just going right in. Sounds super dirty.
It's not. I don't know what. I don't know what that is. That is.
I can smell it.
It might be buttered popcorn, actually.
Yeah, it does smell. It smells like.
I think that's a buttered popcorn, which is still not that good.
It still tastes like it.
It was better than rotten egg as an alternative, but
No, yeah, it's strong.
yeah. Yeah, I better put this in a trash can. You want to throw it in? Go.
It does smell like shit.
Yeah, I'll keep that first. All
All right, another one.
Okay, let's see here. I mean, that was supposed to be like a good one for me.
Even the good one tasted like hell.
Okay. This lead singer of a band who struggled with drug addiction and depression ended up killing himself in his Seattle home.
Oh my god.
You know it at least.
Yes,
right?
I know who it
You
is.
can't think of the name?
Yes.
Huh? You do know
Cobain.
it? God damn it.
Was that right?
Yeah, you're right. Kurt Cobain.
I mean,
All right, give me another bean. How many are we up to now? That was our 4th?
this is 4.
1, 2, 3.
Gold with red spots.
Yellow and gold. Yellow or gold.
Oh, okay. Well, that could be.
With what color spot?
That one's definitely strawberry banana smoothie.
Strawberry. What's the... It's a mystery. He put his hand over the label so I couldn't see it. Is that bad? Oh,
Dead
okay.
fish.
Oh my gosh. Please
It
be,
could be strawberry
please
banana
be strawberry
smoothie.
banana smoothie.
It could be. It's not gonna be dead fish. Just I would. Yeah. Oh. Not dead fish.
I don't think it's the fish.
I wish the good flavors would taste better. It sounds like
Yeah.
strawberry
Yeah.
banana.
Yeah, it's strawberry banana. Mm-hmm. Still not amazing though. Like it's like
Could you imagine if you just unwrapped all of them and just put them in a jar and put them like if you were a teacher and you, if you were a teacher and had them on your desk? Like a bunch of fifth graders.
Dude, I bet a teacher has done that. Just like one that all the students are just rotten. They just throw it out there for them.
Oh, do it IFS.
Yeah.
The in-school suspension class?
Yeah. I bet a teacher's done it.
Oh, that'd be good.
I bet it. I can almost guarantee it.
I'm going to text Altmaier that. He's like the
Good idea.
principal.
I could see Tyler Aaron doing it too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Which he was supposed to be on with you.
Yeah, I know. We never got to line up.
Yeah, I know. He's got a lot going on too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We'll do it eventually. He's been on quite a few times though. I mean, I you know.
He's always.
Yeah, and you can only ask a guy to come on so many times.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like we offered it to him, but he's busy. He'll come back on eventually.
No, we'll make it happen.
Okay. So that was our fourth one.
Yeah, we got.
Are we switching the shots after this?
Yes.
Okay. I hope you lose this one then.
I hope not.
The only film in the Terminator franchise to come out in the 1990s was Terminator 2 blank. You got to fill in the blank.
I never watched one.
You never watched Terminator?
Never watched.
Dude, Terminator 2 is the best one too.
Terminator 2 what?
That's what I'm trying to ask you.
I was hoping you'd slip up and say it. Revenge.
No.
Damn it.
Got another answer? I'll let you have another one.
No.
No, blanking. It's Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
That sounds.
Would have never known it.
Sounds gay.
Dude, you need to watch Terminator. It still holds up to this day, I feel like.
Isn't Terminator the one where like he's like a robot or something?
Yeah. Like basically like
Yeah, see, I'm not like into that.
it's totally different than you would think. It's like a major movie for a reason.
Fuck, that's the same.
Ariel, is it the same one?
What are the odds? There's 2 strawberry banana smoothies in that one packet.
Okay, so you're going straight in? Mm-hmm. Ross got a strawberry banana smoothie or
Dead fish.
fish immediately. Oh my, that's amazing. All right, we've tortured it enough.
We should have made each other eat them all the way. Oh.
Swallow them? No. No, dude, you've been into it one time, you're out the
Could you imagine what would happen if you swallowed that?
I bet you would have some nasty burps. Oh. Okay, so I definitely got strawberry banana.
I know she ain't kissing you tonight.
Yeah, it's gonna stink. That's gonna stink.
Smells terrible.
Oh, that was bad. Oh. Yeah, the odds of there being 2 strawberry banana smoothies is
Very low. So I got
zero.
lucky.
Yeah.
It was a 50-50 shot. It's a 50-50 shot whether it's going to be good or bad. And then when you get 2 of them in there, it's a 50-50 shot if that's going to be.
It's like a 75-25.
Yeah. 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 Most likely it's going to be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Ugh.
So we're switching the shot side.
Yes.
Are we doing whiskey shots? I feel like those are the better way to go. I feel like if we're going to.
Better than the fucking dead fish.
Well, I just meant like for liquor wise.
Oh.
I mean, you don't want to try anything else, do you?
No, I like that alimony. I like that.
Yeah, dude, it's like this bottle right here. This is okay. So the Yamato is like $160, and then this guy was like $90. And I will still say, alimony beats it every time. Yeah. And then alimony's not cheap, but it's still a damn good bourbon.
I like this bottle.
It's cool. I liked it. I'm just big into
The custom bottles. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how that one is, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And I like this is like a clay. So, okay. So if you guys just listen to the podcast, you never seen it, don't have an opportunity to watch it, go watch it on YouTube. But it looks like a clay pot that like someone would like hand make back in like the Egyptian days. And it's just got like a, that's how I look at it. Well, what else were you
never made one of these in what's her name's class?
I look at it as like something that comes from Egypt because of the way it's painted.
Yeah.
Like it looks like it has like little flower petals on it, like hand painted with like a little birdie brush. And
how many do you think they can do in a day? You think somebody did that in a day?
No. Yeah. I think someone does it in a day. How many though? I don't know. So yeah, I bet it's all hand painted. I bet it is hand painted.
Oh, it's definitely hand painted.
But it's like a clay. It's like a clay pot. It's just like a round bottle with like a stem on top. But it's very cool. It's a tequila. And I'm just a big tequila guy, so I thought it was cool to add to the. I mean, I actually kind of like it more than Clase Azul. To be honest with you, for the price of this Grand Mayan and like the bottle and everything, I like this more than the Clase Azul and the taste. I can't leave that up. The taste tastes phenomenal for a tequila.
Yeah.
If you're into tequilas, I would say because they're both expensive. I found a bigger bottle for $130, and this one was. It was like $80, but I didn't know how it was going to be. You know, until you try it.
Yeah, you don't want
know.
to get just a giant bottle.
Because I have this Reserva, Tequila Reserva. It's by Jose Cuervo. I paid like $150 for it, and it ain't nothing special. It's nothing special. Not when you compare it to some of the other stuff I have,
Or just the alimony.
or yeah. Well, I mean this is
that's
tequila.
tequila.
Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, alimony is like it's close. It's local. I'm supporting a local business.
Yeah,
It's
I
really
like it.
good. Yeah, I'm a fan of it. Okay, so let's do the next question. This one's a good one. I think it's going to be a softball hit if you had watched the show before. It's another TV show one.
Okay.
But I think you will, and I think it should be a softball hit.
I'm trying to think of all the TV shows back in the day.
Oh, you'll know. You'll know.
There's one on my mind that I cannot remember what the name of it is. And
I feel like this is a win-win either way.
yeah, this is way better than tasting dead fish.
And that's why that other one's kind of better because there's a little torture in it.
Yeah. Could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
Yeah.
Torture.
Yeah, I got lucky.
It could have been
times.
strawberry banana.
I think did I get one?
You got two.
Two that were good?
Nasty.
Yeah, got lucky. Or two that were nasty? Mm-hmm. And then one that was good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the butter popcorn still wasn't good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so this was, let's see, played mostly unseen by Earl Hindman. What is the name of the neighbor Tim Taylor frequently turned to for his words of wisdom on the ABC hit sitcom Home Improvement?
Oh,
Did you watch Home Improvement?
oh my God, I watched every bit of it and I loved it all. I can't.
Such a good show. Such a good show.
My dad would punch me right in the mouth for not knowing this.
Well, yeah, I'll explain after it. You'll make the connection once I tell you
Connection. Mm-hmm. Well, you got a guy back here that
why I added this question in. Yeah. Have you ever watched his new show?
No, but
Tim Allen?
a little bit.
I can't even think of what it's called right now. What is that show called? You know what I'm talking about? What's it called? Do you know off the top of your head?
It's like he owns like a Bass Pro type of thing.
Yeah, he's like a CEO or like a manager of it. Yeah. What area? You know what it's called? No, she don't.
Look up the
was
guy
big
that
into
was
it.
on the other side of the fence. Other
No.
side of
Last Man Standing. That's a good show.
Tim Allen. No, can you go?
No, back up.
Wasn't Daryl.
No, it wasn't Daryl. You want me to give you a hint? I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
I'll give you a hint. Just because I'm not scared to take it.
Don't give me a stupid hint. Like,
No, well, you were okay. So the reason I offered the hint when you just said off of what you just said is you were saying a first name. It's a last name. So I think that could help.
Wilson.
Yes. I didn't know if you were yelling at me or telling me the answer. Yeah. Yep.
No, it's Wilson.
I feel like we should both take a shot for that one.
Yeah. I can't believe I
Didn't know that one.
Yeah, I've watched. That was such a good show.
Well, it's been engraved. I'm going to let you pour your shot, by the way. But it's been engraved into me because my last name's Wilson. And people like would make fun of me for it.
Yeah.
But it was a good show.
Oh, damn, they don't. I don't feel like they make shows like they used to.
No, I don't think so either.
Well, and it sounds so cliche to say that because everybody says that about everything that when you get older, that everything back then was better. It's just the cliche thing to say.
Yeah.
It's always it was better back in the day.
But
But they definitely don't make comedy movies like they used to.
no.
Definitely don't do that. And then TV shows are so
Here, let's take a shot real quick.
yeah.
Cheers to being wrong.
To Bean Wilson.
Woo. It's only your podcast that I do shots on.
God, why is it gotta be why is it gotta be mine?
Well, last time it was on you.
Yeah, I did not feel good on Friday.
Really? I felt great, actually. I woke up feeling like $1 million.
I never feel like $1 million when I wake up.
Oh, TV shows,
I
though.
never feel. Yeah, I feel like they're so. I feel like anymore they're so trying to cater to
Someone.
to
Yeah.
some certain group that
I
is.
feel like
I don't know. It's not like they were back then, where they just nobody's feelings got hurt if this was said or anything. Like,
Well, I feel like something like Home Improvement. It was one of those shows that you could tune in at any time, and you could watch that episode, even though there was a storyline going on. I could watch it on TV. It could be a random episode, and I could figure out what was going on in the episode.
Yeah.
It wasn't one like now.
it's
Everything's
such a
built for-
storyline.
Yeah, now it's like Netflix shows and Hulu shows or like the Netflix originals. If you're not watching it, you walk in the middle of it, you're like, what the hell's going on? Is this a vampire trying to get a ring from another state or something? Like, what is going on here? Like, you have no clue.
Yeah, I'm guilty of rerunning just The Office on all times because it's something that you could. I put it on as soon as I get home and I start making dinner because I don't have to pay attention, but I can still like look up and laugh my ass off.
Yeah.
You know,
The Office is a good one.
I love The Office,
And
I didn't watch The Office back in the day. I just started watching it 4 years ago.
I'm the same way.
Really?
I used to hate The Office. I used to, when
Yep,
The
I was
Office
the
came
same
on,
way.
it would give me like this cringe, like not cringe, but it gave me like this like weird vibe about it because it was so dry. And then I had a couple friends that were really into it. And they're like, no, dude, watch it, get to know the characters in it. And it's such a funny show because everybody has their own personality.
Best.
It is such a funny show.
It's the best. I watched it. It was 2019. I watched a couple episodes.
Yeah. Probably when I first started watching.
Yeah, you know the one where, and it was just like on the hotel TV, and I was doing a Monster Jam, and it was the one where Jim and Pam like kissed for the first time. I don't know if you remember that one, like when he confessed his love to her and all that stuff.
Yeah. I don't remember the
It was
episode,
like
but I remember it
season
happening.
3 or 4,
Okay.
and then it just ended, and then it went to whatever fucking programming was on the, like it just stopped, and I looked at Alex. I was rooming with one Dirtworks guys, and I was like, "What happens from there?" And he's like,
Oh, it was after a party, right?
"Yeah.
It was after, like,
the casino night."
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Casino night?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And I watched like 2 hours, and I was in, and I'm like, "Well, what happens after that?" So I watched it on his computer until
You started on season 3?
I was just watching it in a hotel room.
Yeah.
And it was on like Comedy Central. They have like 4 hours of it. Like
But-
6 to 9.
But you didn't go back and like, okay, I got to start this over and see who these people are?
Yeah. I
did do that?
I started over. I watched it till 1 a.m.
Just grinding it.
I was hooked,
Yeah.
and I've not watched it since then.
Yeah.
2019. That's all I watched.
Even
I'll watch other shows, but my go-to whenever I'm like, I'm gonna work on my computer. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make dinner.
such a happy place show.
The Office is on.
Yeah. It's one of those like you're having a bad day, just stressed out, whatever. Come home, put The Office on. It's going to put you in a better mood.
I'll just be making dinner. I'll laugh my ass because sometimes I'll catch things I didn't see before.
Yeah.
I've watched all 9 seasons. Like,
Who's your favorite character?
Dwight
Dwight?
or Jim.
See, I would agree with if I had to pick between like a top 3 or top 2, It would be between Dwight or Creed.
Oh.
Dude, Creed
He
is-
doesn't have that many parts.
Yeah.
Like when he makes his part though, it's fucking
it's
good.
so good. And it's the fact
I do like Michael.
yeah, I agree.
like Michael,
I
but-
agree. He's so cringe.
Yeah.
He's the reason why a lot of people probably don't like it
Yeah.
because of how cringe
Well,
he is.
the first season of him, because I watch it back when I hit episode or season 9 and finish, I just go right back to 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
S1, E1.
Yeah.
It's what I go back to.
Yeah.
I don't go to a different show. I just go,
Start over.
yep. And I'm like, man, this first season's so like
Cringe.
kind of rough. Yeah.
And it's hard to tell someone like
Sit through it. Yeah.
yeah, just powered through.
Yeah.
Make it through the first season.
Yeah.
Like that's a lot to ask someone. But it is. You got to make it through. And it's more just learning the characters in the first season.
Yeah, they killed it on that thing. They were gonna take it off like it was gonna be deleted off like everything, and then when they announced that, the streaming that it would get kept it alive.
Really?
Like they were gonna take it off Netflix. They had it on Netflix for a long time.
Yeah.
They were gonna take it off. That they're like, we're taking The Office off next year. That year, it just went. Everybody was watching The Office.
Yeah.
So they kept it on for another year, but then I think they sold it to Peacock, so it's on Peacock now.
Yeah, and that's why I don't watch it.
That's why I watch it, because I got Peacock.
Is Peacock
The only thing I have Peacock for is The Office and Motocross, Supercross. That's on that.
how much is it a month, do you know?
Like $5.
Really? Oh, well, with commercials.
Yeah.
I don't do commercials. Can you pay for it without commercials?
Yeah, it has commercials.
Can you get a package without it?
I'm sure. I just do $5.
I hate subscription like stupid things. Like I want to pay for a year in advance. Like I know this probably sounds
Yeah,
dumb.
no, I just get it done with.
Yeah, like
$89.
if
you
it's
know, boom.
if it saves me $1, and I don't have to look at every single month as it's another payment. I want yearly
That
payment.
bugs the shit out of me.
Hate it, dude.
Yeah.
I hate it. Like I've been going golfing, $15 a time. It's like, what's it cost for a year?
Yeah.
Because I started doing the math, and if I go for 30 days in a row, I'm at like $450, and it's just like I might as well just part a membership at that point.
Yeah,
know,
you
so-
probably hit 30 times by the end of the year.
I would say so.
Yeah.
They were saying people go on Christmas.
And sometimes
Christmas Day?
Christmas is 70s.
Yeah, it is. And well, she said someone gets out because I was asking her. I was just talking to her. I'm like, what time of the year does the golf course shut down? And she's like, well, we aren't staffed in here, but if you're a member or if you want to pay,
Play year round. Huh?
yeah, you can play year round. She's like, we don't care. You want to get out there in 10-degree weather? Go
Yeah.
for it. I'm like, "Ah."
Play in the snow with a black ball.
Might be easier to see, dude. Them balls get lost in the grass sometimes. Like it could be just perfectly sitting in the grass, and somehow you can just look right up.
I played at Cuba in a tournament where we did 9 in the evening and then 8 and then did 9 at night with a glow in the dark ball.
Oh, really?
That was pretty cool.
I bet that is cool.
But
that'd
the
be
ball, like, so it was a group, right? The ball is on like a timer of how long it stays lit.
Oh, really?
So you see all the balls out there, and then you're sitting there talking, and then you look back out, and your ball's not glowing anymore, and you're like, "Fuck!"
Is it battery powered, or how does it work?
It's like a little. It's like on for X amount of fucking seconds, minutes.
So it has to be battery powered.
Yeah,
Like it's not like
it's not like a full on like professional ball. It glows.
I see. Well, I didn't know because they have like glow in the dark paint, so I didn't know
No,
it was
it's
like one of
not
those things you got to put it.
No,
in
when you
light.
hit it, it glows. It's cool.
like it kicks on.
Yeah. And then it's on for like
Do they have a light? Obviously, they have a light on the. How does that work? You're in the dark playing.
yeah. It's just the tee boxes have two little lanterns on it.
But what about out
That's it.
on the fairway?
That's it.
What?
Swear to God.
Somebody hold a flashlight?
No.
I'm bad enough as it is.
Nobody's out there holding the flashlight in the fairway.
I'm talking about like a friend. You got a friend that goes in.
I'm still not volunteering for that either.
I'm not. I didn't think someone was following me. That would be fun though. I would like to do
Nobody's out
that.
there holding the light. No.
Have you ever seen? Did you ever see the? Did you ever watch Rocket Power back in the day?
Yeah.
Did you ever see the?
Is that all? Is that one of the questions on?
No,
there?
it's not. I should have been though.
Yeah.
I should have incorporated that. Did you ever see the episode where they were like in Tony Hawk's facility and they had to skate through it and it was all black or it was all blacklight looking stuff, glow in the dark, blacklight
I
stuff?
don't remember that one.
That was like one of the coolest episodes as a kid to me. Like I just thought it was so cool. It just reminds me of that.
No, but like it's on like a timer of I don't know how long. But I'm
Somehow
still
it activates when you
I'm
hit
like right when we hit, I'm like, okay, they're all glowing. I'm sitting there talking and I look back out there and I'm like, I don't see my ball. I'm like, shit.
You want to be the last guy to hit your
Where did it go?
Yeah.
Because I don't remember exactly where it was.
It sounds dangerous. Not gonna lie.
No, it was pretty fun. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you looking up?
There's-
We're looking up glow in the dark golf balls
Yeah.
right now.
They are sweet.
So they're glow golf balls, extra bright. But the thing is, it's not very. Unless you're in like a special tournament, you're not gonna be able to play. Like you're never gonna use them.
Why can't you just go play in Owensville at 10 o'clock?
You can't. It has like you can, but you can get in trouble for it. They have a sign up saying that the course is done at dusk. Like you got to be off the course at dusk.
Oh,
Yeah.
sign.
Yeah, so you have to. It's like, if you're obeying,
Just don't play the first first hole in the ninth.
Play on
one
the
and you're fine.
backside.
Yeah, just play on the backside.
yeah. I'm just saying, if you're following the rules, right?
Yeah. No, it's pretty fun.
Oh, you're not looking them up anymore, Aaron? It'd be cool. I would like to do that. That's like something like that sounds fun to me to do.
Yeah, it was.
To do things like that.
Yeah, it was cool.
I would say you don't get an opportunity like that very often.
No, that's why I was like, this is kind of first time ever done it.
How old are you in high school then?
No, this was like a month ago.
Oh, really? Really?
This was 2 months ago.
That's cool. Yeah, I never
This
knew
was the beginning of July.
How do you know about that? Like who?
It was in
told-
Cuba.
Like who told you about it though?
Sandy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Went with her and Alan. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
Yeah, it'd be cool to know about. I mean, I was just getting into golf at that time.
I was just getting back into it too.
Yeah.
Like not into it this year. I played a little bit like
Well,
Here.
I didn't realize like how important the length of your clubs were either. Like my clubs are a little short for me. Like I noticed I'm kind of hunched over. When I'm trying to play. And I think and it's not a big deal other than in my drive. I think it's
Yeah.
affecting my
That
drive a lot. So I'm
That
thinking
sucks,
about
too.
getting a new driver. Just a new driver. Just so
I don't know how much it costs.
for what?
The clubs, because I need to get a new pair because I left the set I had. I left it in our white shed, the wood shed at home for like 3 years.
So what happened to
like,
them?
The rubber, the grips are getting.
Like gooey?
They're not gooey, but it like crumbles off on my hands.
Yeah.
You know.
I didn't know nothing about clubs. So I was like, I'm gonna
Facebook Marketplace.
Facebook Marketplace and I'm gonna look up a brand. Right? Like I'm just gonna look up a brand and try to go for a price range that I feel comfortable at starting out in. Mm-hmm. So I looked up Callaway because I knew it was a good brand, and then I wanted to stick around like 350 to 500, and I found a set of clubs, and I wanted everything: driver,
Bag.
hybrid, woods, all my irons, and a putter. And when I met the guy in Fenton. He was in Fenton area, and I met him, and I didn't even pull the club out of the bag. I was like, I'll take him, thanks. And that was it. Because I didn't know what to do. Like what I didn't know if I was like, I didn't know how to even get it out and like swing it or anything. I'm like, thanks, man, appreciate it. I've never golfed
Swing it
before.
like a bat.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, have
I'm like,
fun.
yeah, I could definitely beat something with this. and so, but turns out the grips were soft. One especially on the driver was really soft. It was like,
Oh, okay. Like
just
moves
touching
around.
no, it would like leave black crap on my
okay,
hands, like sticky crap on my hands. So I just bought a whole set of grips that all matched, and I just cut them all off, put them on.
Oh, really?
It was a kit, yeah. So it came with the grips, the tape, like a
That's
solution, and a razor blade knife to cut the old ones off. Yeah, cheap.
I might do that then. Because I probably need new clubs.
Yeah, maybe. Do you know what they are? No, just like a beginner set.
My grandpa bought it. He was a big golfer, and whenever I started getting into golfing, he bought me a set. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't like a brand new. It was like a beginner set type.
Yeah.
Not like a beginner like, hey, I had these in the 60s. Here you go. Mm-hmm. Like it was like, this is a nice set of clubs.
Sure.
That you got me.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say as far as like just like chipping it, like my wedges and my irons and stuff, they're probably a little short, but I don't think it's a big deal. But my driver, I think, is what affects me.
Yeah, I feel like I choke up a lot on my pitching wedge. So if it's short, I don't think that's a problem.
I agree. Yeah. I totally agree. Yeah. But the driver, you're trying to, I hold mine at the very edge of it to try to get like as much out of it.
I'm probably the same.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like I could show you a video and I'm like hunched over.
Yeah.
More than I probably should be.
Yeah, and then when you swing, you want to pull back. And
exactly what it
you
is.
Top it.
That's exactly what it is.
That's the big thing is that's the biggest problem that I had and that I see people do is,
standing up,
bringing your shoulders up a little bit whenever you're swinging or pulling back or you're lifting your head, wanting to see it already.
When I'm looking at the ball, this might sound crazy, but I don't even practice swing. Sometimes I do, but I learned that my practice swings are way better than my actual swing. I will freaking club an imaginary ball on my practice swings, but my actual ones, it's like I get choked up in my mind. So I just get up there, maybe one practice swing a couple times throughout the game, but I get up there, just line myself up, and I tell myself what I need to do, and those are my best ones.
Yeah.
But I literally I'm like, okay, eye on the ball.
Yeah, stay in it.
Stay in it. Drive. Dig.
The thing for me is don't try and kill it.
Yeah.
If I try and crush it, it is the most botched drive.
Same.
It's like
I might hit it, but it's gonna go way right.
Yeah. Oh, mine go left, right, behind you.
I did have one pop straight up one time. I could catch it. I have had that happen already.
Sandy almost hit me when we were in St. James. I thought I was getting out of her way because she was like down there, and I'm like, I probably too far forward. I'm gonna back up a little bit. So I back up like 8 feet. I'm just sitting in the car, and I'm like, now that I backed up, she's gonna hit me. Fuck, came right at me.
Zooming at you. I make sure I'm behind whoever, because I don't trust anyone. I don't trust anyone. I've seen the way I can hit a ball. I don't trust anyone at all. I'm like, I see which way those balls can go, and they're moving fast.
Yeah.
I'm no way can I catch that ball.
It hit my Yeti in my hand.
Oh, that close. It was that close.
It wasn't a drive though. It was just like a
chip of some kind.
80-yard chip.
Okay.
60 yards, something like that.
I see.
And it bounced before it came to me. And I'm like, oh God.
You probably got like a dent in your hand.
Alan lost it. It was pretty funny.
Okay. Let's see. That's a cool course, though. I definitely want to try it.
Yeah, let's definitely go to that one.
Okay. Questions here. We did that one. Okay. Okay. That one would be way too easy for you. I should. Let's see. Okay. Parents fought over this toy in malls whilst scaring the crap out of toddlers. This toy, right? It's a toy. Parents fought over this toy in malls whilst scaring the crap out of toddlers. I think it actually got pulled. I know it was for sure in the news. I remember seeing this thing in the news, people talking about it. And it was like terrifying kids as they were like sleeping. Because I think it was going off in the middle of the night without anyone touching it.
No, the Furby.
Nope. I'll give you another one. Give you another guess. You'll know it for sure. But this was like, I remember everybody going crazy for it. But once everybody actually had it, it was like all over the news because they were getting recalled because they were just going off in the middle of the night.
No idea.
No idea. Tickle Me Elmo.
Oh.
Do you remember them things?
Yeah.
Do you remember when it was freaking everybody out?
Yeah, it would just randomly,
just go off in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
I was like, it's a freaking stuffed animal.
Yeah, wasn't it like on a Wasn't it like in a scary movie? Like they did a parody of it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, like not a scary movie, like the scary movies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, scary movie.
Was it the first one?
I don't remember, but
It wasn't the second one, because the second one
those
was.
are good. See, like stuff like that
Yeah,
doesn't
they
come
don't.
out anymore.
And if they try to remake it, it sucks. Like it's just
terrible.
botched.
Well, and I think, I mean, my opinion, like The Hangover, great movie, top of the line.
Sure.
Hangover 2,
Yeah.
I don't like the second ones as
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, I've watched the second one. I couldn't even tell you what they did.
Yeah, but I could, the whole first one you have memorized.
Yeah.
Second one, you're just like, you walk out of there going, that wasn't as good as first.
Do you have a favorite comedy?
Yeah.
Which one?
Okay.
A comedy movie. What is it? That you could just watch over and over and over and over.
Man. Either Semi-Pro or Talladega Nights.
I feel like Talladega Nights.
Or Step Brothers. I don't know. What
Those
Will
two-
Ferrell dude had a heyday in that time period of just
Yeah.
making bangers.
That's probably what made him so famous.
100%. Did you ever watch Semi-Pro?
I never watched Semi-Pro. It's that good?
Dude.
Have you watched it, Ariel?
Semi-Pro was
We'll put it on a list then.
Please.
So I have this thing, Ross.
fucking hilarious.
I have this thing where I won't watch a movie with someone if they've already watched it before. It's a weird thing to me.
How annoying is that?
Ariel says very annoying.
Such a good movie. Have you seen it? Yeah, he's like, no.
If we both seen it, I'll rewatch it. But if we're sitting down I only watch movies on Sunday. That's it. I don't watch if it's.
I heard you saying like when you and Jake were talking about Sundays, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, man, I wish I did that on Sundays.
You should, man. You should reserve a day for yourself.
Dude, Sundays are busy for me.
It's a bliss day for me.
I need to make that.
I will say, I enjoy the Sunday, but it makes my Monday and the rest of my week so much better. Because like Mondays, I will wake. So I also do no caffeine on Sunday. I do no caffeine because I don't even want to get.
Do you work out on Sunday?
No workout. Dude, I don't even know how to leave my house.
Sunday is just lounging.
Yes, that's
Okay.
exactly what it is.
Okay.
I want to eat good food. I want to watch movies.
Like
I want
cheese dip.
buffalo chicken dip. is my-
Oh, you get
my-
after it.
yeah, I get after it.
I'm gonna start coming over.
No guests
one's
allowed.
Stay the fuck out.
We put up the freaking barricades on Sunday.
House is locked down.
Yes. We put the freaking moats out. We get the alligators in them. Nobody's allowed. I'm pissed off someone showing up at my house on Sunday. And get the nap in. You know, if there's any sleep you need, you know, you slept you didn't sleep enough during the week. You know, you had a bad day.
Do you sleep in, or do you get up at like normal time and then take a nap?
Bro, you don't put pants on Sundays.
Dude, your Sundays are so different than mine.
I'll put like shorts on, like yoga shorts, and I might put a t-shirt on. If I do, it's like a big baggy one. Like it's full relaxation day. It's Ryan's day.
Has it been like this for a long time, or you just kind of like started making this?
Oh yeah, it was
Shaking her head.
yeah. No, it's
been like this forever.
This is something that is like it. And I will say, since I started dating her family likes to do stuff on Sundays. I sacrifice my Sundays for this family. It's a sacrifice.
Sacrifice. And
It's a I love her family. Her family's amazing. I'll give up every Sunday to go see her family.
Yeah.
But other than that, like Sundays were my day. I would work 6 days a week.
Yeah.
I would work sun up to sundown. Even more than that.
Yeah, more than that.
I mean, like
Yeah,
I'll
you were
work
in
as
the
much
gym.
as I have to do. I'll answer phone calls. I'll do whatever. You know, I don't care. But Sunday, it's my day.
That's something I gotta learn.
It's my day. Well, I'll tell you, I have a hard time taking days off.
No, that's my problem.
Taking days off?
Yeah. This is the first year that I I always told myself, like, because Supercross, I work 7 days a week for 5 months. Like, I had 9 days off this Supercross season.
Yeah.
And then I'd come home and I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to work weekends because I would work a lot of weekends here at home. Don't have to, but I'm like, I'm going to try and get ahead. Well, for the last 5 years, I'm finally at the point where I've only worked 2 weekends since I've been home from Supercross.
You've only worked 2 weekends.
I've only worked 2 weekends. And the 2 weekends that I have worked have been track stuff. So I don't really count that.
Like, because you enjoy it?
Yeah.
When you say track stuff, you're building tracks or you're...
Yeah. Yeah. Like
For people that you know.
one weekend I did a track in Bell.
Are you getting paid for it, though?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still getting
But is
paid.
it for friends or is it for random
Well,
people?
like that one in Bell was for a buddy of mine. I did the track last year and he wanted to make it bigger. So I did
You did Adam Rogers, right?
No, I did this is Tim Devine's.
Okay.
But I did Saturday, Sunday, Monday there.
Okay.
And yes, on Sunday I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, why the fuck do I do this stuff?
Yeah.
And then Washington Fair, which I have no choice of that to be on the weekend.
Right.
You know, that track.
Right.
So that's the only 2 weekends I've worked since I've been home, which is the first year that I've done that in the last 5 that I said that I was going to quit working weekends. Mm-hmm. But I still do shit around the house, like on weekends.
Yeah. Well, you start to see things in your life start to get neglected when you start working that much.
Oh, I've seen. I'm paying the dues on that now. Mm-hmm. It's benefited me in some areas of my life, but other areas, it's lacked. You know, it's taken away from.
Have you started doing anything to combat that?
Well, I think that me.
And then let me give you an example. Sorry to cut you off.
No.
So one thing for me is like, I love working, and people are gonna be like, oh, I don't consider it work, right? Like what other people consider work, I don't consider work. There's some like the work. If I'm actually working, doing things I don't want to do, I hate it. But if I'm doing what I want to do, I love it. Like this podcast, like this. Could be if someone was forced to do this podcast, they would hate it.
Yeah.
But I love doing it, so it's not really considered work. I enjoy being busy. I enjoy accomplishing things. I enjoy working on things, making things better. Yada yada yada. One thing that I had to do that was very hard for me to do was just pay someone to cut my grass. Like to me, that was a big baller moment to pay someone to cut my grass because I'm like. I grew up cutting everybody else's grass. I was the guy that was working my evenings cutting someone's grass. Yeah. And then I got to a position where I was just like, it's better for me to just keep working and I'll pay someone to cut my grass. Instead of just me keep working and try to find time after working 16-hour days.
Do it in the evening and shit like I do.
Yeah, it just made more sense to pay someone $40 to cut my grass. And they might do it a couple times a month, which adds up, but...
but what you're working instead of cutting your fucking grass is making up for that.
Exactly. And I'm probably getting a little bit more ahead. And it's sure, you know, like I might make, you know, that time he cuts my grass, I might make $60 and I have to pay him 40 of it. So I make 20. I don't make as much, but it's incremental over time, growing.
Yeah.
And it's hard to see sometimes because I have things break and then like, I'm like, oh, I feel like I'm making money, but I don't see it anywhere. And so you got to trust the process sometimes. Yeah. But that was one thing for me that I had to really start to, I had to start I had to pay someone else to do it, which is hard to do. Cause I'm like, I'm this guy that wants to do everything.
Yeah.
So
no, that's something that I need to do. Because mine just grows like fucking wildfire. When we were
especially when it's raining one day and sunny the next day.
When we had that drought, I cut it once in a month, and I was like, "Yes, thank God."
Yeah, so awesome.
I mean, it looked like the color of this fucking table.
The gods are looking over me this month.
Yeah, I'm like, thank you.
Yeah,
I don't have to cut grass this evening. But no, I'm getting better at it. It's something that has taken me a long time.
Getting better at what?
Taking the weekends off.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm just filling it with other bullshit I got to do on the weekends.
Sure.
You know, like so Sunday, let's just take Sunday, for example. For me, I'm going to go shoot my new rifle with my brother-in-law, and then we're going to go to Bass Pro that day. But like Saturday, disking my whole field because I'm going to plant it because I didn't plant it in anything. I'm going to disc some food plots up. Like, got a birthday party on Saturday. Like, it's just stuff. It's not work stuff, but it's just busy stuff. You know?
Yeah.
So, and another part
This
is
is why you have no free time, Ross.
I know this is what I'm trying to get better at with my life. Because here's the thing, and I
That's why
started.
you don't have a girlfriend. What's up? What's up with that?
This is.
I think that's actually.
This
I
is
think
part
this
of
is
it.
what the world wants to know, Ross.
This is part of it, dude. I'm not kidding. Like, I have myself so busy, and I've gotten used to it of being that busy. Like, so say a girl like, well, what are you doing Friday night? I'm like, honey, I've had Friday night planned for like
Months.
a week by now.
Okay.
You know, like I've already got like tomorrow night, or I mean, yeah, Friday night.
Yeah. Ross Friday.
Me and Adam Himpleman, I'm gonna go mountain biking with him. We planned it like 2 weeks ago.
Cool.
You know, because I'm gonna try it out and see if I like. I'm probably gonna like it.
Sounds fun. I think it sounds fun.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna like it.
Yeah.
But I just plan shit out, and I got so much, and I'm gone half the year. So like all the stuff that you put off to do in the winter, like around your house and inside and your shop, I don't get that time to do it
Yeah, because you're gone.
because I'm gone.
Yeah.
So like the first month I came home, Saturday, Sunday, I woke up at 6 a.m. and did shit around my house for a month of weekends.
Yeah, that's like,
You know, so
when
I'm
you're
like- I'm like playing
when you have plans like that, you can't do something on Friday night because then you're like, I'm not going to want to get up on Saturday.
That's
So I can't go out Friday night.
Yep.
Because I got to get up Saturday
Yeah,
morning.
because I'm old as shit and hangovers hurt.
Yeah, they ruin your day.
It'll ruin my day.
It'll ruin your day.
Fair, dude, ruined my whole.
See, I didn't get drunk at the fair this year.
Oh, I did.
Both nights
Oh yeah.
or all week?
No, both nights. I worked.
Friday,
I worked the beer garden Wednesday and Thursday and didn't drink a drop.
That's self-control.
That's impressive.
That's self-control. Coming from those guys that like to drink beer.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I knew I'm gonna go at it Friday and Saturday. I don't need to be here Wednesday, Thursday, drinking the whole thing. So, but yeah, so I'm just.
So what's your plan? You gonna try to make more time take off?
That's ultimately the goal.
Do you think you even can though?
Well,
Because it sounds like you enjoy also having those times filled up. Don't you want? What about a girlfriend, Ross? Like, what about getting married and having?
no, I definitely want that.
Like, where's that on your priority board?
If there was a top,
It'd be down there.
yeah, it's up there. But at the same point, I feel like I've wired myself. I'm trying to like de-wire myself. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I've wired myself.
Pushed it to the limit. See what you're capable of, and you're like, okay, now let's dial it back and just eliminate some of the things that
Yes.
aren't quite as important.
Yes.
Okay, well, let me say this too. So there's a lot of people that think they have to get married and have kids right away out of high school. You don't have to.
No.
You don't have to. And I actually I look at my parents a lot, and I was lucky to have parents that had kids at an older age. And then when I was younger, I was like, I don't know if I like this because, I felt like my dad might have been a little more tired some days than normal, but my dad freaking worked his butt off, dude. Like, he worked at a quarry all day. He worked a farm in the evening. Like, he's just a hustler. He worked very hard. And I think he would have been tired no matter what, even if he was 30 years old. But I had the benefit of knowing that my parents had me at 40 and I still got everything I wanted in life. And they were still able to go on vacations with me or take me on vacations. They were still able to take me to sporting events.
Yeah.
Like teach me, play video games with me, everything I ever wanted in life. And they're still now in my life helping me, if not more than ever.
Yeah.
And so I'm able to look at them and be like, okay, I don't have to have I would like.
There was no downside to having kids later for them.
It was an option.
From what came from your childhood.
Yeah,
Like,
it was an option.
Yeah.
And so like I feel like in a small town, everybody thinks they have to cling on and get married very young, and that's okay. But I also think that if some of them would just took the time to like slow down and breathe and just try to like figure out who they want to be in life, I think they'd be a lot happier. I think there's people that are married and have kids and they're happy, but I don't think they got to be like fully happy. I don't think they got to like really like figure out who they are and do what they want to do in life, because they just jumped into this relationship and they clung on to this person. They're like, I got to be with this person because if not, I'm going to be single forever.
Well, and then they define themselves as a parent, being a mother or father, which there's nothing wrong. Like and I know whenever I become a father, like that's going to be the greatest thing
Ever.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
going to be
totally
the greatest.
agree.
That'll be the greatest
Sounds
job.
amazing.
That'll be the greatest job that I have. Is being a father. But at the same point, I also feel like some people
That's all they are.
define themselves as that.
That's all they are. Is that what you're saying?
Yes,
Kind of.
They did.
And we're,
Like
and
that,
we're not
like
trying
that.
to take it away from anyone that is a parent.
I might
you're-
get shit for it, but
Yeah.
I also feel like there's
But you're more than just that.
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That's my point. So like for me right now, what I'm figuring out is I've defined myself by my work for the last 15 years. Like that's what I'm known for. My phone rings because people want something for me to do. And I've back 6-7 years ago, that was my goal. It's like, I want to be the best, you know? And now that like, I'm not saying that I am the best. I'm just saying like, now that I've got a lot of years on my belt and I'm pretty reputable, I kind of want to be known for something else too, you know? And this is why the last time I was on, I asked you like, what's your passion outside of work?
Yeah.
Because that's partly what opened my eyes to it. Whenever I found my passion for like hunting, I'm like, I have something else besides work to look forward to, you know?
This, I would say this right here
Yeah,
is my passion outside of work.
that's good.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I love the podcast.
Yeah, it's
Like, I
fun.
love this. I wish it would make me more money. I made $1.73 on Facebook this past month. That was massive for me. It had nothing to do with
With the dollar
money.
amount, yeah.
It was just like I hustle hard
Yeah.
all the time, and there's no way to calculate anything that comes about this. Like it's just one day you're just doing this, and then one day you have 1 million followers, and until like you're there, like everything in between, it's hard to like really calculate and prove it, and like it just kind of comes in slow
Sense of
increments.
accomplishment.
Yeah, and like the working and the growing and the journey of it is just so fun to me. And meeting new people. The amount of people I got to meet along the way is
You've
so
had some
fun.
very interesting people.
Yeah, and I became friends with so many of them. I'm supposed to go golfing in the morning with a guy. Like that came on the podcast. Supposed to go golfing with him in the morning. I've gone
cool.
to dinner with guys. I've gone
Yeah.
like some people have like the guys that own hydro scenes, like I've gone to some of their events. They're really cool. Like really cool. Like I really like Andrew and Kayla. Like they're like awesome people. Like I really feel like connected with them. But Brad Exum, Brad Exum owns Fast Fuel Systems. You know Fast Fuel Systems though, right? Like super dude. He listened to my my TikTok I had of my dream bucket list, and he like, did you see the one where I was talking about I want to drive a Lamborghini to Owensville?
Yeah.
He's like, hey, I got an R8, like an Audi R8 that is pushing 950 horsepower with a blower on it. Like incentivizing that I could borrow it. I'm like, that would work. Like I would do what I would.
That'd be fast enough.
Yeah, that'd be fast enough. Like I'd be okay with that. It's still a supercar.
And then you just call Lynn Manels and say, hey.
Hey man, can you just not
close down.
drive? Can you just make sure no cops are around? I just need to do something real quick. I don't know what I'm going to do about that side of the bucket list. I know we're kind of like bouncing from segment to segment here, but I don't know how I'm going to get to that part of it. Like, how do you?
It'll figure itself out.
You think I'll do it one day? You think I can actually hold a record? I want a plaque, Ross.
From who?
I don't know. I don't freaking know. I want it from the city of Owensville.
Who's the mayor?
I don't know. I have no clue. I've never met the mayor. Actually, I have met the mayor, but I don't know who they are. No clue. But I want a plaque that
I think
says
Tyler can make a plaque.
who's Tyler?
Aaron.
Tyler.
He lives
He's on the main street.
Yeah.
He's just got the radar gun. He's like,
Yeah.
all right, get the guy a plaque.
Yep. And he's like,
I feel like
you
by
wheel
the
back
time-
over right in front of his house, and he gives you a plaque.
I think by the time I hit, if I start at McDonald's stoplight, I think by the time I hit Tyler Aaron's house, I could hit 200.
No,
You don't think so?
that's not that far.
You're right, but I'm in a fast car. Right?
You don't understand how fast this car is.
I don't know how fast 950 horsepower is an hour.
Fastest dump truck through town.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe we could cross them off on the same day.
Yeah.
Do you have a bucket list?
Yeah.
Do you have a bucket list?
Yeah.
You want to talk about it?
Yeah. Let's talk about it.
Because one thing I didn't add to my bucket list that I was like, damn it, I can get the opportunity. I want to jump into a pool of Jello.
I thought you were going to say piranhas. I was like, that sounds like
That's how I want to go.
It's like a death fish. Full of
Jello. Jello. Doesn't that sound? Did you ever watch Ed, Edd and Eddy?
Well,
back
you
in the
have
day?
two neighbors with pools. Just like, hey, can I fill this thing up
Hey,
with
can
Jello?
I get like 50 packets of freaking instant Jello and dump in there?
Could you? How do you make Jello?
You just add it to water and then refrigerate it. That's it.
You could do it in the winter.
Yeah, I think so. I think we have to add the Jello.
Drain the pool like half down and then add the Jello.
Why half down?
Well, it's got to be like 50-50 mix, doesn't it? Right?
Ah, I see what you're saying.
You know, like if
Yeah.
you're gonna have the pool overflowing with Jello if
Yeah.
you fill it up at the top.
Fair enough.
We've got way too much Jello in here. Way too much. It's going over the edge.
Yeah.
Like fuck, it's sliding down the hill. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Too much Jello.
I don't know how many packets of Jello it could get me. I hope that's one. Like, if I grow big enough, I can get Jello to sponsor me, and then we do that. I'm good. I want to do
Make
that.
a pool of Jello.
That will be
Yeah.
a YouTube video that I make probably one
That
day.
would be sick.
Yeah.
I would drain the pool though.
Did you ever watch? Yeah, you're right. Did you ever watch Ed, Edd and Eddy where they had like?
I don't even know what you're talking
You
about.
don't know what Ed, Edd and Eddy is? Mm-mm. It was the longest running original Cartoon Network show. Mm-mm. It was one of my questions on here, so you would have got that wrong.
Yeah, I would have had to eat it.
But they made this giant plywood. It was like 2 stories tall, and it was all plywood. And it was like just 4 sides, and then they built a ramp or a ladder up the side with a diving board, and then they knocked off the sides, and it was one solid piece of Jello. And then the Eddie just jumped in the middle of it and got stuck in it. And ever since then, I've always wanted to do it. It sounded so fun. That's on my bucket list. So that was one thing that I wish I would add to my bucket list the other day.
All right. Pool of Jello. I think we can make that happen.
Yeah, I bet so. Okay, so I want to hear about your bucket list. I was going to actually text you and see if you wanted to do it, but I was like, we can do something else.
No, I listened to the Cody and Jake, and I mean I already had one before.
A bucket list before, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I wrote one down when I was like 18.
Really?
Yeah. It's obviously changed, but there's still some stuff on there from 18.
Well, my Lamborghini one grew. Like when I was just
Into an Audi. All right.
it was just go as fast through town as I could, and then I was like, I really want to drive a Lamborghini, and then now it's an Audi.
Yeah.
I would suffice with an Audi. That would. I actually think an Audi would be my first supercar I buy.
Well,
That or a Porsche.
We'll just buy that guy's and then try it.
Yeah, maybe.
2 birds, 1 stone.
Yeah, maybe.
3, actually.
Yeah. 3.
No.
Buy?
It's not Lambo. Forgot.
I really want to own a Lamborghini. I do really want to own a Lamborghini in my lifetime, and I 100% will. I feel like I can buy a Lamborghini right now.
It'd be sick.
Not cash.
No. It's like
I'm gonna have a big old payment on it, but
but
I think I can get approved.
I could
on
have it for a couple months.
Yeah, until they find out I'm hiding it in my shack in the bag.
See it sitting up there at Legends.
Yeah,
God damn it. Ryan. You had it.
it's got a big old fitness parlor sticker on the back though, for sure. All right, Ross, let's hear your bucket list.
I want to shoot a Yukon moose.
Okay. Yeah.
Like a big motherfucker.
What's a Yukon moose versus just a normal moose?
Yukon moose. There's a couple species of moose. There's like I can't name them all off the top of my head, but so the moose like that are in Maine. There's moose up in Maine. You know that?
Okay, yeah, like
They're like a smaller moose.
okay. I didn't. I figured they were bigger because they're on Canada
No.
border.
No.
Okay,
they're,
we got it pulled up. Ariel's pulling it up on the TV.
Look at those. Those are that's the biggest moose you can get. Look at that.
Okay, so
That is enormous.
so what do you want the Yukon? Okay, so Ariel pulled it up. For anyone that's listening in the car, hold on, Ross. Let me explain this. So anyone that's listening, this is a moose that one of its antlers is the size of a guy that's probably 200 pounds. One antler.
Yeah.
That's not including the other antler
I mean,
or
that's
the whole
like
body.
that's like a world record, I'd say. But I mean, you look at the others, and
They're massive.
I want like a 60-inch moose.
Yeah, they're. I mean, the on all these photos, the one side of the antler is from the head till mid body to knee.
Dude, they're enormous.
They're enormous. Yeah.
Just the animal
way to describe
itself
it.
is enormous. I seen a cow moose.
So what about this moose?
So look up Shiras moose. SHIRAS. So this is like what's up around Maine.
Okay.
A little bit smaller.
Yeah, a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
I mean, its legs look like it's the.
They're probably. I think the body is still a little bit bigger on the Yukon.
You want? I mean, it sounds like you want to shoot one of every moose.
No, I just want a Yukon.
Okay.
'Cause they're expensive.
So what's the point? You don't need to go to Maine then.
No, I want to go to the Yukon and Alaska and shoot a moose.
Okay.
Like that's what they call.
Have you ever been to Alaska?
No.
Dude, I feel like that's a. I
It's
feel like we could achieve that easy.
Yeah, Hofke just went and shot a caribou.
Good for you, man. Good for you. That's awesome. I did see it. I
Yeah.
did see it. I'm not big into hunting like you guys
Yeah.
are. I think I could. The older I get, the more I get into wanting to like actually kill my own meat.
Yeah.
Like the meat that I'm eating, I actually want to kill myself. But I don't like. Are you doing it for the antlers? Like you want the antlers to hang up, right?
I want it for like say this Yukon. Like first of all, I want the experience of Alaska.
Which is what
Yukon.
like you're talking like you want the full experience of hiking into the mountain.
Well, like the Yukon's a little bit different than like regular mountains, like here in the U.S. Like that, you're going to be like riverboating and going up and making calls and stuff like that.
What do you mean? What do you say? You're riverboating?
Yeah. So
you
like
hop on or-
it's so thick. It's so thick in that in that tundra. Like in the willows and stuff.
That you can't walk through the woods.
You can, but it sucks.
So you're gonna get in a boat and go up.
Yeah, so
where you
you'll
can't
see
go.
moose on the rivers on the river edge. And you call, you might hear one. Like
So what you're saying is
it's a totally different experience.
you're gonna get in a boat and go upriver until you see a moose off in the distance.
You could do it that way. Yeah. Or you could call them.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You get in
Yeah,
a-
you're just moving. It's not like you're just hiking through that shit. 'Cause
I
it's
see.
So
You
thick.
get in the-
the river's like your road.
take wherever you take
there's
off
roads
from,
up
you
too.
go up from.
Yeah.
You get off and you call them in.
You could do that, or you could just be going down the river and see the fuckers on the side.
And shoot them out of the boat.
No, you'd slip off and get up in there and try and get them like that. But
Can you shoot it from the boat though?
I'd probably not.
I mean, it's probably illegal, right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
I'd say so. I mean, that's kind of road hunting, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. No, Yukon moose would be
I don't know.
probably number
I don't
one.
know how much they're checking that in Alaska though.
How to what?
Like if you're just in the boat, just shoot it. You're like, yeah, screw it. I'm just gonna do it.
I still wouldn't like any type of like poaching like that, like what they consider poaching.
Yeah, big fine.
Huge.
Yeah,
Like
I bet
especially
you
like,
probably
like even out in like Colorado, dude, like they'll take everything you have right there on the spot.
like all your hunting stuff.
Your truck.
How can they do that?
Dude, they don't fuck around with poachers out in the mountains.
I would imagine that you'd probably never be allowed back.
Yep.
Like you'd probably never be allowed like back in Alaska.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but-
even like Colorado, Wyoming, Nevada.
And
And you
it-
get caught poaching and doing something you're not supposed to be doing like that. It could get gnarly.
zero tolerance.
Zero.
I see. And at the end of the day, it's not just it's about the hunt too, right?
Yeah.
Like that's the
Yeah.
part of the fun.
Like that would be total experience. Now, number two is like bighorn sheep. You know those? Look up Rocky Mountain Bighorn sheep. The shitty part
It doesn't
is,
just like
the shitty part about both of these is they're very expensive.
because you got to pay a tour guide.
Yeah.
I see.
I mean, I could probably do, I don't know if I could do moose by myself, but
Yeah, I've seen these before too. They're cool. They're cool looking.
they're just, and
Now, is that a meat thing? Is it?
no,
It's just
no, the Rocky Mountain Bighorn to me is just
you don't want them out.
well, it's not necessarily that I want them out, the experience of where that thing, and because not many people can get, first of all, the Rocky Mountain Bighorn is a very, like, let's say just hypothetically that Colorado sells 10,000 deer tags compared to what they would only probably sell like 50 of those tags.
Oh, really?
Actually,
You look it up. You want to look?
yeah, you could.
Yeah,
'Cause
let's
I
look it
don't even know if it's at Colorado.
So it's a rarity thing.
It's yeah,
It's a very. Is it because they're
bighorn sheep tag allocations.
or tag limit maybe?
Tag allocations.
So we're looking it up on Google right now. For people that are just listening.
33 in the state are set aside for non-residents. 30.
Oh yeah. So it's like the bear tag in Missouri right now.
It's not. No, it's not even that.
There's more bear tags than that.
Guarantee it. 33 in the state for non-residents.
Yeah.
There's 331 bighorn permits. The exact same stuff.
Well, 25 of them being rifle permits, split between 17 rams and 18. How do you say it? Ewes?
Yeah, use it's like the doe, like the female.
Rounded out with 7 archery only ram permits and 1 archery only.
That's in the entire state.
One person
So like
gets a ewe permit.
for one, the odds of drawing it,
Yeah.
you can pay big money and buy a permit off somebody,
Oh, like someone gets it and you're like, hey, I'll
or
buy it.
or like an outfitter will have one.
Yeah.
But to me, the Rocky Mountain Bighorn sheep is more of like a symbol. Because like those things live at the gnarliest of country. Like
Oh, so you're doing a hike to get
this is a death march. It's not a. I'm just saying, like they live
They're living up on the mountain at the top, on the side of a mountain.
on the top, on the side.
Yeah.
Like I shot my deer at 12,000 feet elevation. They're up above. I mean, they could be around that, but like they're up there.
They're typically higher.
They're up there in the gnarliest stuff. So like that's that's not, I wouldn't say a challenge. That's just something that's like
Hiking and all.
I
it's
want to
really a
go.
challenge.
Well, yeah, it's obviously a challenge, but like I want to go where they are,
Sure.
type thing.
Sure.
It's more like a symbol of like, to me, the bighorn sheep is like, I'm top up here.
Yeah.
You can't get me.
Yeah. It's wild that that's the animal that gets all the way at the top.
And I just think they look badass too,
Yeah, they sure do.
because they'll fuck each other up just hitting each other in the head. You know.
Yeah, they just ram each other. Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
They ain't got nothing else to do up there.
Yeah, just let's fucking hit heads.
But with the elk, is it part game, part meat for
Yeah,
you? Is
yeah.
that what it is?
Yeah, like elk and deer. It's both. It for one, it's the country that you're in. That's a big thing to me.
So part of it's like a trip, for, like a vacation for you.
It is my vacation. I don't.
That's the only vacation you get a year?
I try to go twice a year.
Go to the beach?
I don't like the beach compared to the mountains. You been in the mountains? You ever been?
I've been in the mountains plenty of times.
Yeah, I'd rather go to the mountains.
Okay. Okay.
Beach is flat water, same thing everywhere.
I like the relaxation.
I get that.
Love it. Beautiful sun.
I like
Beach,
I get
calm,
that, but for me,
waves.
I want to save up all my time of like, I'm not taking off this year. I'm taking off for my 2 hunts. Cause like a couple years ago, I told myself I want to go out west twice a year. And I'm not doing it this year. I might be, I'm not sure yet. But,
And it's the expense of it. That's a part of it too, right? It's expensive.
no, not for like public land hunting though. It's not like crazy expensive.
Why not do it twice a year then?
Well, I didn't get drawn for one of my tags.
Oh,
I was supposed to draw. I should have drawn my Wyoming.
I'd be getting a freaking ticket to the beach as soon as I did get that.
Dude, I was pissed. When I seen I didn't draw I was supposed to have a Wyoming antelope tag. Mm-hmm. I was supposed to be able to get it this year, and I didn't. I actually would have been there right now. I would have been hunting right now in the mountains.
Dang. And you can't tent everything, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I love that shit.
you have your own tent, you own your own? Mm-hmm. You're a pretty independent guy.
I love it.
You're a pretty independent guy.
Yeah, I love it. That's the best way to me is
I'm circling way back to what I was saying. Is that a problem in a relationship for you, do you think? Because you're so independent? You like your personal space? Does that cause problems?
I don't know if it's that I liked my personal space. It might be that
they don't like that you like your personal space.
I don't know if it's that. Like I want somebody to be able to do these things with me.
Okay. So if somebody's like, you would like someone that would hunt with you.
I would like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I would love that.
Okay.
But at the same point, like even just at the busyness in general, I don't know if somebody would keep up. But I also need to back it down too. So
no, dude, I don't believe that at all.
I also need to back it down.
I didn't believe that at all.
What?
I think that there's someone out there that loves it just as much as you. They'd keep up.
Yeah, I would maybe,
She
but
might have a little hair on her chest.
But I also
no. I literally think that there's a girl out there that could keep up. Maybe not fully keep up, but I think absolutely.
well, and not necessarily keep up, but be okay with me like being busy.
I'm talking about like the hunting,
Oh,
just the hunting
okay.
side of it.
Okay.
Like they can keep up. Like they'll go out. They'll go out. I mean, is that what you want someone to go hunting with you? Like when you go out to Colorado or Wyoming or Alaska, you want someone out there in the tent with you, or is that you want that as your own time?
If they were into it, I'd love for them to join because it's something I'd want to share.
Okay,
I love it, dude.
That's what I was talking.
See,
about.
like here's my thing: is I love it so much that
No, the busyness thing. If they can't handle you when you're busy, screw them. Then they need a loser that needs to sit at home every night with them and watch TV.
Yeah,
that's a totally different thing.
Yeah,
I totally agree with that. Like I don't like lazy people. Like
no, me either.
Okay, I wanted to backtrack. But
I do need to be.
It's not that I don't like my friends that if they want to sit at home and do nothing every night.
To each your own.
Love you guys. Like you guys watch TV shows, do what you got to do. Love it.
To each your own. Yeah.
But if I'm dating you, and I want to go out to my shop and work, or if I want to work on a house, or I have a new project I want to work on, and you're telling me, I want you at home with me tonight. I need you at home. I want to eat dinner together. I want to do this together. I want to watch TV. This new TV show I want to watch. I'm like, screw you. Like if you're dragging me down, screw you.
Yeah.
For real. Like I'm hungry. I'm hustling. I don't even want my kids to be like that.
Exactly.
Like it's okay that you want to do that, but to be the person that just wants to come home and sit every single night.
That's not me.
No, that's not happy. I wouldn't be happy. I'd be miserable.
I like
every now and then.
I like doing stuff. I like having.
Yeah, dude. I'll have days where I'm like getting down. I'm sad. I'm like, let's go do like that's why I go golfing. Or I'll go play basketball. I'll go out in my shop and work. Or I'll even come down here and edit a podcast.
Yeah,
I got to do something.
Well, but you do take your time to yourself. I don't do that yet. That's what I'm trying to work on. I know I need to back it down a touch.
Yeah,
but that's because I'm out of town too.
Yeah.
So that's another thing. It's like, well, he's not here. Like, he's always gone.
Yeah.
Well, you got to remember, like, I wanted to be with Dirtworks when I was like 6.
Mm-hmm. That was your dream.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is we started this off talking about your bucket list.
Yeah.
We made it to one item.
No, we did too. Moose and bighorn.
Okay, that's two.
That's all hunting.
I thought hunting was just all like, okay.
I did have a bucket list of hunting stuff, but I do have other bucket list things. But I will say, if the person I'm with, she has to be okay with me hunting. But if she wants to come with, come.
Yeah.
Please. Because
big bonus.
Yeah, because like out west, I want to show that to anybody that wants to come. Like I took my brother-in-law with me. I'm like, hey, come out west with Dad and my uncle and my other cousins. And he loves it.
How many days do you go? Like what kind of trip is this?
It
Can
varies.
you break it down for me? I want to know how many
varies.
days and what's the cost.
It varies.
And what am I doing when I'm doing it? Because I kind of want to do it.
Well, so the Bill went on me with that
Yeah.
archery, and that's me and Bill saying,
Yeah.
we're able to draw that tag every other year. Well, he's going out this year because we didn't draw that tag.
Without you.
Yeah, he's going elk hunting with his brother-in-law Cody. Like to me, I'm pumped because I showed him something 2 years ago, or I did it with him for 2 years, and now he wants to go out.
Yeah.
Like we didn't draw our tag that we would go on our hunt with,
Yeah.
but he wants to go.
Yeah.
Still.
And he found a way to go another time.
Yeah. Like to me, that makes me happy.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man. You showed somebody like something new they like enjoy in life.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
That's why when I find something I like and I push it on people, like I'll push people away because I'm like, you should do this, you should do this. And then I start to realize like not everybody likes everything you like. Not everybody's gonna enjoy it like you enjoy it.
Well, and that's like with my nephews, they are all about hunting. And I'm like, all right, I'm keeping that fire lit.
I would like to I think I would like to try it eventually.
Dude,
But I'm in it for the meat. That's it.
it's so good.
Good. I don't want to take a lot. I know it sounds silly, but like if I'm taking the life, I want to make sure I'm eating the meat.
And that's the right way. I mean, that's mostly, I'm pretty sure every hunter feels the same.
I agree.
Most ethical hunters are
I
like,
don't think there's a lot of like psychopathic hunters that are just killing to kill.
yeah, exactly.
I totally agree.
So like when me and Bill go on our deer hunt, we went Wednesday to Wednesday. Like in the woods.
Oh, it's 7 days.
Yeah.
And do you park and then tent, or do you park, hike your stuff
hike
up?
in and then tent. Yeah.
I think that sounds fun to me.
It's amazing.
That sounds fun to me.
I want to go.
7 days though might be much for me, Ross.
I want to do 10 next year.
I might do 3 or 4, and then I'm gonna go find out.
I'm hoping Bill listens to this because I'm going to tell Bill that I want to do 10 next year.
You know what? Bill would be a good guy to come on the podcast with you.
Yeah.
He'll come over, Taylor. So, Bill, if you're listening, Taylor, if you're listening, or anyone, Ross been on before, but we got a good friend. Me and Ross both have a good friend, Taylor. Try to get him on. Won't come on. Whatever. Bill showed more interest than Taylor has, so he can probably come on with you.
Yeah.
Especially if we talk hunting and
I think
talk whatever.
We should do it after his hunt.
That'd be a good one.
Because him and Cody are going here in September.
Yeah, we could do that.
And another reason I can't go is because I've got 3 races in September I got to do. So I can't.
Too busy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and I also want to start. A big reason why I reached out to you and I was like, hey, we need to make this podcast happen is I want to start doing more fun podcasts where we just talk and have general conversation. Because like I love business. And like I was just saying, like when I'm into something, I think everyone is going to be into it. And I'm like, hey, you should do this because I like it. And everyone's like, I'm not into it. That's business for me.
Yeah.
I love business, but not everyone's into it. And half of my podcast, and the reason I started my podcast is because I want to share other business owners' stories to the world, because I want to be that inspiration to someone that needs it.
And, and you did a great job with it too.
And I think there's plenty of stories out there, and I think I'll have plenty more. I have a lot of people lined up coming on, and I would still pursue that part of the podcast.
Yeah.
But I have a lot of people that just enjoy the banter. And I've said my podcast is business and banter for a long time, and I want to have more banter because I feel like there's a lot more general public that likes and enjoys the banter.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to be more present in that atmosphere as well.
Yeah.
So just for the podcast aspect, like I want to grow the podcast. What did the people want? They want more banter. So I'm going to give it to them.
I would actually, I think that would be good if we could get Bill to come on after his hunt.
Bill's sober now though.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's fine.
I applaud. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I'm cool with that too.
I
Actually,
basically do it all the time.
well, I'm thinking about starting 75 hard.
Yeah.
So it'd be a good time to bring them on too,
Yeah.
because then I have a mutual. But it also makes it hard for the banter side for me because everybody wants to drink. But I want to do 75 hard, and actually I'm going to do 75 hard and then not. I want to cut it short on 74 days, just for the hell of it. Just to be a rebel.
74
A rebel. Yeah. I want to be a rebel without a cause. I really don't care about 75 hard. I don't care about saying I did it. Ariel Monday was her 76th day, and like she crushed it, and it was so cool. And she didn't post about it, nothing. And it's more about just being a better person. Like I think the people that are just like they do 75 hard and they have to post it online, and they have to like one post, sure, like you deserve the round of applause. But there's some people that live for it. You know, they keep posting it.
And there's some
hold on to it.
Well, and there's some people that are trying to motivate others to do it.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, and sure.
How did you feel on it? What did you think of the whole thing?
Yeah, she was.
I'm like guilty eating anything bad right now.
Yeah. Oh, I bet that would be rough.
It's a crazy dynamic it puts you in because 75 days later, you've been eating clean. You've been working out twice a day.
75 days is what, 2.5 months?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And it's getting up because she would read every morning. Mm-hmm. So it's read 10 pages a day. So she get up every morning.
Did you read a newspaper?
No, she read books, dude. She read 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. What other books did you read, Ariel? If you guys have ever read that, have you ever read that book? 7 Habits of Highly Effective People?
I need to read more.
You should. It kind of.
Dude, anyone that's
Is
listening,
it
or
a
you,
book
Ross?
or like an audio? Okay.
It's on both, dude.
yeah.
It's a huge book.
No, I'll read. I need to read.
I actually say that's the
I
most
need to stay
important
the fuck
part.
off this thing.
No, dude, you said you have all day in a cab, right? And you can listen to podcasts. You need to start listening to audiobooks that are self-development books.
Okay.
Rich Dad Poor Dad is number one on my list for anyone because I just think it's an easily consumable. It's this one right here.
Yeah.
It's an easily consumable one.
I can read.
I didn't know you said you didn't read, Ross. I pointed it out. I tapped on top of
This
it.
book right here. No shit. The one that says Rich Dad Poor Dad.
I just didn't know if you'd seen it. Okay, so that book, and then 7 Habits of Highly Effective People is another really big one for sure.
I've heard about that one.
You have heard about it? I'm just now getting to the part of consumption of it, but it's audiobook that I consume it in, and I have to consume it I go back and I re-listen to the chapters a lot.
Where do you get it on audiobook? Like where?
Audible. Yeah. And if you, dude,
Is that like?
it's an app. I'll give you my Audible. It already has the book on it.
Okay.
You can just listen to it.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah. We can't listen to the same book at the same time or we'll get mixed up. But yeah. Or you just get your own and buy your own.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know if there was like a.
No, it's
was
like
like
an
a-
app. It's a
okay.
big app that has it's like the biggest audio book.
That's where I've always wanted to listen to like audiobooks, but I never knew where to get them.
Audible, dude.
There's Spotify.
Yeah.
You can buy audiobooks on Spotify.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And if you have
Well, actually, I don't pay for Spotify. Do I got to pay for? I hate paying for shit, dude. I'm such a tight.
no, I don't blame you, man.
I'm such a
I
tight-
wouldn't pay for Spotify either. I wouldn't pay for. I don't.
But I can still listen to everything.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I don't get it. I don't get Spotify. I don't like Spotify, dude. I don't think it's.
That's how I listened to your podcast today or yesterday.
Hey, good on you.
You know,
YouTube's my thing.
yeah.
I did Spotify for my listeners.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't.
Well, and I saw it on there. I'm like, oh, sweet.
Yeah, I have a lot of them.
Yeah.
I have a lot of them on there, and I legit only do it for my listeners. I put minimal effort into my Spotify portfolio or
Yeah.
whatever you want
whatever
to
you
call
want to
it.
call it.
Yeah, it's like I don't care about it at all.
Yeah. No. Fuck. Where did this start at?
Started at your bucket list.
Oh, okay.
We made it to 2 items. What's the third one? Or hold on, Eric, do you have a time limit? Are you wanting to shut down or?
No, it's only 9.
Okay. I just want to make sure. Ariel, are we good?
Yeah.
Okay, are you good? Okay.
You want a drink?
Do you eat? You want to drink?
You want to get all sauced up
whiskey?
now after 75 hards done?
Well, she has an alcoholic drink over there. She had one this week. I'm like, damn, you're getting a little crazy, aren't you?
She's like, fuck. Put me to bed.
I have to carry it. Yeah.
She's like the wacky, the car salesman.
Yeah. Oh, Family Guy. You want to drink, Ariel? I can get you one. Whiskey, tequila. We have a beer over there if you want a beer. Huh?
Okay.
Okay, you okay? Make sure.
Number
3.
I don't want to put them in order.
Trace. Okay, no. It's not like first to last.
I don't want to put them in order.
Yeah.
A bucket list. So I would love to own a brand new fucking dozer and just sit it in the yard and look at it.
Yeah. Not even try it.
Whenever I wanted to.
You guys have never had a brand new dozer?
Not a brand new one. Dude,
What's your newest dozer you guys got?
our newest machine or newest?
Yeah, or newest machine, yeah.
Newest machine was like a 2022. It's a little mini though. Like,
that's pretty new.
It's a mini.
It's not the same.
It's a mini.
It's not like a dozer.
No, this thing's like 45 grand, not 200.
A dozer's 200 grand.
Yeah, I would say.
It's a supercar. It's your supercar.
Yes.
I could buy a Lamborghini for 200 grand.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy.
I would love to buy just a brand new D5.
A dozer is it stick steer?
No, it's all hand. So like
It's
your blade is your right hand, up, down, left, right, scroll thummy, and then this is your forward, reverse, left, right.
I want to drive a big dozer.
We used to have a big D6.
That just got added to my bucket list. The biggest dozer that's out there that's on my
A
bucket
D11.
list. I just want to push dirt with it or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't care.
you're not going to find a D11 around here.
No.
Those things are like a couple, like over, I'd say they're over $1 million, a D11
Really?
right now. Yeah.
Whoa.
I don't know. Look,
Price went out.
they're not $1 million. No.
D11.
Cat D11.
That's the biggest one you can drive, you think?
Okay, maybe they are.
Oh
Maybe
my
they
gosh.
are.
So we just googled the Cat D11T, and a 2019 to 2021. Apparently, there's not a 2022 or 23 model, but it's $1.9 million on the low end. That's no chrome package apparently, and that's probably not even leather. That's cloth seats and a crank window.
Yeah.
On the top end, you're at $2,966,000.
Look at
So basically $3 million.
oh, they're so big and badass.
What are you pushing with this though?
Or like the entire Earth
That's what I'm saying.
in one shot.
Is this what's rotating the Earth right now?
This is what keeps it spinning.
Yeah. There's a guy in it just going like very slow.
Look at those things. They're
What-
enormous. I don't
crazy
have
because
to.
it doesn't seem
Actually,
that
you know
big.
what? That is my bucket list. I've never been in a D11.
It's crazy because like it doesn't look like $3 million to me.
It's huge.
It's a lot bigger in person.
Put it. Type that in. Cat D11. Next to pickup.
Yeah, that'd be good. I think it's the angle of the picture that we got pulled up right now. Oh, he's driving over a truck. Yeah, it's pretty massive, huh? Yeah, that thing's pretty wild. Yeah, so the D11 is about three times the size.
So that's Aaron Witt, Build Witt. He did a thing on us in Nashville. He's a big giant influencer in the industry.
Oh, really? Aaron Witt, huh?
Yeah, it was a pretty big deal for him to come do something on us.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just literally for pushing dirt.
Yeah, those are like coal mine type, like pushing coal,
Oh, okay.
like pushing mass. It would push your house for a second,
And
not,
really?
not even skip a beat.
Really?
Yeah,
Hey, that's cool.
it would be pretty cool.
Have you seen the stuff that's happening in Maui?
Yeah, so I heard you guys talking about it. So one of the Dirtworks guys lives in Hawaii.
What, on Maui?
No, not on Maui. I forgot what island it is. But so I called him. I called him on last Wednesday or Thursday, just to check and make sure. Like, I knew it wasn't his island, but I just wanted to call him
Amen.
and check on,
Yeah.
like make sure his like family,
I'm sure everybody's
friends and
freaking
stuff.
out. Yeah.
So we got to talking. So there's only one road.
In and out of Maui.
Yeah.
Or in and out of Lahaina.
Yeah, Lahaina.
Yeah.
So that's where the problem in like was bad.
Yeah, I seen that too.
So people trying to get out, and then cars catching on. It happened so fast, everything's catching on fire. But he said,
And there was no sirens.
yes, that
There
happened.
was no warning signs.
That happened too. But then, so people, okay, we're gonna go in the ocean. Well, there was so much ash and embers in the ocean. It was like the ocean was on fire. So where the fuck do you go?
I don't know. I would have thought ocean safe. Water.
Yeah, but
Water safe.
It was also
Land not
he
safe.
He said that from what he knew, it was like the whole shoreline was on fire too.
I believe it, dude.
So, yeah.
So I had a trip planned to Maui.
When were you going?
December. I'm going in December. My freaking condo burnt down. Flat.
I don't think they're gonna have it built back in time.
No, they said they have like 19,000 people that they need to figure out what they're going to do with all their reservations. I don't know what to do. I said I'm bringing a tent.
What were you guys? How long were you going for?
7 days.
See, I'm
Condo on the water, man. Oh man. Yeah. I'm getting 10. I'm freaking sleeping
were
on
you
the
going
beach.
to Ariel? Oh, I just wanted to make sure. So, like, I want to go to Hawaii because I want to go see Billy.
Ariel's going for you guys that are listening.
I want to go to Hawaii to see Billy and his family.
Okay.
You can hunt access deer on. They have a. You probably don't know about access deer.
Nope. Don't know what that is.
You have to look up access deer. AXIS. So this
Is that
deer.
a Hawaii only deer?
No, they have some in Texas too, but they're so cool. And they taste amazing. It's like a little miniature elk.
Really?
So they taste amazing, I've heard. But so when
They look like a doe.
they were introduced.
Oh, a fawn. Was it a fawn?
Yeah.
Yeah. it looks like a little baby.
They got spots on them, but like they're the size of a whitetail. Maybe a touch bit smaller.
Yeah, it's the size of a whitetail, but it looks like Bambi.
Like a miniature, but it looks like a miniature elk, like the way his antlers are. So they got introduced in Hawaii as like a gift to whoever. Like there was like,
It's not native to Hawaii.
no, they got introduced. It was a gift, but now they've like overrun Hawaii. So like I want to go out there and hunt those with Billy because Billy hunts.
Billy
See,
Atkinson?
no, Billy that works for Dirtworks.
Okay.
He
I don't know Billy.
Yeah, you don't. I'm not surprised.
I only know
Billy
Alex, right? I think Billy Atkinson's the only Billy I know.
No, but Billy Swap, he works for Dirtworks. He grew up in Colorado and then moved out there to Hawaii.
Okay. Alex is the only guy from Dirtworks I don't even know the name.
Yeah. So Billy's another dozer guy. So he'll come in and do like 3 or 4 races and let us take off. But he lives out there in Hawaii. He just built a new house too last year. So I want to go see his new place. I want to go hunting with him. But like, I don't want to go to Hawaii by myself.
Why not?
I do enough stuff by myself.
Yeah.
I eat dinner by myself. Like, it's pretty sad.
Yeah.
When people
Starting to
say
get
like,
lonely.
yeah, yeah, I'm not gonna take a trip to Hawaii by myself.
Yeah,
It's so-
I understand.
Yeah, so
I was getting to the point when I was single, I was like, I'll go by myself. I don't care anymore. I was getting to that.
no, I go everywhere by myself.
Yeah.
Like to
Just not
Hawaii.
Hawaii. It's an
Would
8-hour
you
trip.
go to a beachfront Hawaii trip?
If I was still single now, yes.
No, you wouldn't.
I bet I would.
No, you wouldn't. He wouldn't.
You'd take Jimmy.
She said, Ariel said I'd take my friend Jimmy with me, and I probably would. I'd invite him at least. Jimmy's an OG.
Oh man, Jimmy got kicked out.
Jimmy's a no. Jimmy goes on every one of my trips with me.
What about Hawaii?
Yeah, he's going to Hawaii. He was going to
shit.
Hawaii. Yeah,
Never mind.
yeah, he was going to Hawaii with us. Yeah, yeah. Jimmy's been a freaking OG, dude. Jimmy's one guy that's like stays up for 23 hours straight, just helping me work.
Yeah.
Like Jimmy's the guy that like I call him up, man. He's down to help.
Yeah.
So
that's awesome.
I'll take him on trips. I'll do whatever. Let him know like I appreciate him because he's it means a lot to me in life. But yeah, Maui is Pretty crazy. Pretty
Yeah,
crazy what happened.
I was hoping to try and go this year, but not gonna happen. Obviously, maybe next year.
Yeah. Well, the only reason I did is because for two reasons. One, Southwest credit card. I earned a companion pass, so someone can fly for free with me. So I do aerial on it. So like I got a trip to Maui and she flew with me for free.
Nice.
And then Jimmy, I pay for Jimmy's flight just because like I just like that was my way of showing like, hey man, I appreciate you. If you want to come, I'll pay for your flight. But they were on like a discounted rate, like they were like $200-$300 for a flight to Maui. Yeah, cheap. When normally it's like way above 500.
Yeah, 600, 700, 800.
Yeah, it's above 500. And so I was like, screw it, let's just do it. Like, let's just go.
Yeah.
Like I get one flight for free. I'm like, let's just do it. And then the whole place burns down.
Fuck.
And that's where the dozer thing I was thinking about. I was like, man, they could just get one of those D11s in there and they could just plow through the town and push everything to the edge. And stuff.
Yeah, but what do you do with all that?
I don't know. Burn it. Like, I don't know.
Spill diesel all over yourself while you're burning.
I don't know what they do with it. Ash will break down over time, right?
Oh shit.
That's what happens.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna add D11 to mine, and it's yours.
Yeah.
Too.
Now it's mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got another thing to my bucket list.
Yeah.
While you're doing it, just be like, hey, I got a friend.
Yeah, Ryan, you want to come?
Yeah. If you get the opportunity to be like, hey, Ryan, I know you want to do this.
Well,
I would just be.
maybe
I just
one
want
day
to
I'll
push forward. I just want to push something.
I just want to put the blade down and see how much.
I don't even think I need to put the blade down.
No, I want to put the blade.
Yeah, you're right. We got to push something.
You got to see the dirt
Preferably a house.
rolling.
Yeah, I want to, like, if I could move a house with it, that would really be cool. Like, you could just move the entire structure.
What if? They said that you can do it, but you have to push your own house over.
Does it have to be the house I live in?
Yes.
No. I don't think I could do it then.
What about one of your rentals that you want to give
I
a
would
shit
do it
about?
to the rental. Yes. I have a couple of rentals I could go down.
They need that.
Yeah. It would save me some money in the long run.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Fourth bucket list.
I also want like a brand new Kenworth.
Like a dump truck?
No, just a road tractor, just to look at.
Like what's a road tractor considered?
Like a semi. A day cab.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a really nice
Just
one.
want a brand new one, charcoal gray.
Sure.
Be sick.
Yeah.
And I just want to look at both of them out in the yard.
Just next to each other.
Yeah. Just be able to drive it whenever I want to.
That's a big goal.
Oh, it's huge.
Financially wise, it's a big goal.
Yeah, to have a.
You gotta, in order to buy one of them, you have to really be wanting to work them.
Yeah.
a
I just
long
want to
time.
look at it.
Yeah, you want one that just sits.
I just want to look at it.
Yeah.
Be like, God, I feel like they're a worker.
You know, you might be able to work out a deal with one without a motor or transmission. That,
A rolling chassis one.
yeah. Maybe not even rolling chassis, just like wood blocks it just sits on like wood blocks.
Yeah, you know, like landscaping. Mm-hmm. I would want that. I'd mulch around it.
Yeah, that's like your landscape.
Yeah.
That's your yard ornaments. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I've seen people do with classic cars. Why not?
Yeah,
with
like,
a big
or
old
like
semi-truck?
1960s planners and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
like a brand new.
Do you have anything that's just off the wall crazy though?
No, I went skydiving. I went skydiving twice.
Yeah, you're big in skydiving.
No,
Oh,
dude, I scared the shit out of myself this last time.
I remember talking to you at the gym, and you're like, "I'm going again. I'm doing it."
Yeah, I went.
I thought it was like
I went last year for my birthday.
but it's like you're done with it now.
Well, tomorrow's my birthday, and I don't want to do it again.
Oh, your birthday? Yeah. Well, happy birthday, Ross.
Thanks.
birthday.
I'm old as shit.
Well, I remember it's somehow.
I scared the shit out of myself this
What'd you
last
do?
time. I held my breath. I forgot how to breathe.
like unintentionally hold your.
Unintentionally.
How long?
Almost the whole free fall. You know how long that is? 45 seconds.
Yeah, it's a long time.
Yeah.
To hold your
Thought I was
breath.
gonna die.
Well, especially if you're not controlling it.
Yeah, I was not.
So
What happened was I jump out. I've done it before. I did it when I turned 18. And then I did it last year. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going. I want to do it again. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Get up there in the plane. There was no feeling like looking out of that plane and you're stepping out. It's fucking wild.
I bet it is wild.
It's an adrenaline rush.
The guy was strapped to you though.
Yeah.
Right?
No, I cannot trust myself enough. I would have died if I would have been by myself.
Is it chest to back or is it back to back?
It's chest to back. Well, how can it be back to back?
I don't know.
It's one guy.
Sure.
How can it
Yeah,
be
you're
that
right.
way?
He's got the freaking parachute strapped to his chest. He's like,
Yeah. I'll just
yeah, okay, you're right. My bad. Stupid question.
back to back. You're not just both sitting down there flying like, oh, we should pull his chute. Huh?
It sounds just like a freaky way to do it.
Yeah.
All right. So what happened?
So I will say, and I remember the first time I went, like I never had any doubts of going skydiving. Never.
Mm-hmm. I didn't sound like you did. When we were talking about it at my gym.
No, I've never had, and I still don't. I know what I would do differently. But when you put your foot outside that plane, they got this little platform about yay big.
He's saying yay big. He's like he's making a box
Yeah.
about 1 foot by 1 foot.
Yeah. That's right outside the door. You open the door, it's windy as fuck because you're up there.
Yeah.
You're flying in the air.
Flying.
And you put your foot there, the guy puts his foot right next to your foot, and they say 1, 2, 3, go. When you open that door and you're looking down, you're like 10,000 feet, 11,000 feet in the air. Dude, it's making my heart pump right now.
Really?
It's fucked up.
That wild.
It makes you want to just like, no, I'm good.
Did you hesitate?
But no, I don't.
You just did it.
You're just like, I'm doing it.
I committed already.
Because if you do hesitate, then you will go back into the.
Yeah.
Because like if you get up there and you don't want to do it, you can just say.
Hey, I'm out.
But every time I tell myself, I'm like, I'm not pussing out. I'm gonna jump. So like it's windy. You're fucking looking out, and you're just like, holy shit, and then you jump, and it's like a 45-second free fall. I had my mouth open, right? I'm like,
Yeah. Screaming.
yeah. Well, I'm not like screaming, but I'm just like, like to myself, like, oh my God. My mouth's wide open. You're falling. You're free falling through the air. So the air is going in your mouth.
Yeah.
You can't push air out of your mouth.
Mm-hmm. So for like.
So I had my mouth open the whole time, and I'm going like, I finally realized, I'm like, I can't fucking breathe. Mm-hmm. Like I'm
so much pressure is being pushed in.
Yeah, it's coming in, and I'm like, I can't fucking breathe. Then I'm sitting there, I'm like, fuck me, I can't breathe. Like I really cannot breathe. I'm freaking out now. Mm-hmm. I'm like, how am I going to breathe? I can't push air out. There's so much air coming in. I'm not even enjoying the fall at this time. I'm trying to fucking live.
You're losing your mind.
I am trying to live. This guy behind me is like, dude, the little turtle off of Finding Nemo. Yeah. That's the guy on my back. He's like, yo, dude, look at the stars. Look at the trees. There's a river. I'm just like, I can't fucking breathe. So I'm like not trying to have this guy freak out. Just mentally, just having a giant fucking breakdown. And I'm like, fuck it, I can hold my breath. So I try that, and I'm like, I can't make it. I can't make it one more second. And then I finally just close my mouth and breathe through my nose.
That's all it took.
Problem solved.
Well, and what's crazy is 45 seconds, which is a very short amount of time. But when you're falling from the sky, there's a lot going on.
Feels like forever. In my mind, I thought, I'm like, well, fuck it, I can just hold my breath.
Yeah.
It's only 40.
But you have no breath inside you already. Exactly. That's the problem.
Exactly.
And then hold for 45 seconds? Yeah. Sure. But the thing is, you exhaled when you were screaming. And then now you've fallen.
Yeah.
And
now
you're 10 seconds in, you realize.
That I'm thinking, I'm like,
do I know how to breathe anymore?
That's exactly what happened. 100% what
happened. I never even knew that was a fear. And now I do. And that's another reason why I'm not.
Close your mouth when you jump.
Yeah.
Because then I'm at the point where I'm about to pass out. Mm-hmm. And I just close my mouth and then I breathe through my nose. I'm like,
that's not too bad.
You know how to live.
Yeah. Well, it was a state of panic.
It was a giant.
Yeah.
So then we fucking pull the shit.
So you would do it again?
Yeah, and I'd hold my breath. I mean, I would have to close my mouth.
Sure.
But like, I like in the free fall the first time I did it when I was 18. I still remember to this day. The little goggles they give you, mine weren't like.
You always have goggles on?
You have to have these little goggles on. It's like these little clear things, and they're like a cone that comes out.
Always? Mm-hmm. Really?
Yeah, you have to wear a little you have to have some type of glasses on because you can't go that fast.
But don't they get pictures of you when you're falling? I don't remember seeing people with little goggles.
No, you see them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you see them.
Look at skydiving. Look this up, Ariel. And I'm not trying to prove you wrong.
No,
but I'm trying to
pretty
prove
sure
you wrong.
you have a little goggle.
I think they're just trying to make you look dumb.
No, just say skydiving pictures.
Yeah, skydiving pictures.
Yeah, if you.
No. Skydiving. Ross.
Oh, that guy's cool. Right there. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, those little. Yeah,
Who, the chick or the guy?
the chick. Those little things. See those little points on it? Right where her mouse is.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, probably.
So that guy that looks like he's having a great fucking time. That was not me.
Oh, the guy with his mouth open?
Mine looks like I'm about to die.
No, the guy with his mouth open was just the first second as he's falling out.
Yeah,
And then he realized he couldn't breathe anymore.
He's gonna regret that.
They all have it.
Oh, I paid for the pictures.
Did not post them though.
Nope. No. I look like I'm dying. Hold on.
You have them?
I got one that I saved that looks like I am just flat out dying.
Can I show it to the camera? Like, if you guys are listening right now, this is the exclusive photo that you only ever see live.
I've shown like 3 people this in my life. It
looks that bad?
I look fucking terrible.
Russ, let me show it on the camera. They have to tune in though.
Yes, all right, I'll
in order
show
to,
it.
if Ross shows us, you have to like, subscribe, and share with a friend. It cannot be that bad.
You want to see a picture of me scared to fucking death? This is it.
That was the most terrified I've ever seen you look. Can I show them? I did not expect this. Are you looking? Hold on. Hold on. Oh. Hold it back.
Yeah, it's focused on you. Not gonna focus.
Well, you guys get the point. If you look at it, you can get it pretty close. It's not perfectly focused, but that's a photo.
That is terrifying.
Dude, that's a photo I should use for the thumbnail.
No.
Whatever.
Definitely terrified. Definitely terrified. So then he pulls a chute. That's my favorite part.
Yeah,
Just floating.
coasting,
Just floating.
enjoying it.
I got my life back.
You like heights though, right? You're a heights guy. I'm not a heights guy. So
I
it's
wouldn't
not really
say I am or not. I'm not like terrified of them, but when you put your foot out of a plane, you are.
No, I'm not. Like, you put me up too high on a roof, I'm not happy. I start losing balance and stuff. So
I like to sit up high.
nope, not me, man. It's not for me.
Like I'll get up on a mountain and I'll climb up on this little rock perch and I'll just.
Nah,
good.
see, I
I'm
won't
good
do
with
that.
that.
I will not do that. It's not for me. I lose my balance if I get too close to the edge, too high up.
Oh really?
Yeah, so in Gatlinburg, which isn't the tallest mountain in the world. You been to Gatlinburg, Smoky Mountains?
I've been there, but I haven't been to
Been a long
Gatlinburg, but no,
Oh, okay. So
I've drove through there.
there's a. Do you remember what it's called, Ariel? Is it something Peak? No, Pikes Peak.
It's not the tallest.
It's not the tallest,
What
but
does it say?
But
Not even close
there's
to
a look it up if you can. It doesn't need to be up on the podcast, but basically there's this highest point of the mountain in Gatlinburg. Gatlinburg has the highest point. They can go. Klingman's Dome. It's
6,000 feet.
It's only 6,000 feet. It's not that tall.
That's tiny.
Okay, well, for someone that likes heights, but for someone that doesn't like heights, that's a far way down. That's a far way to fall. That's the way I
You're
look.
not falling actually 6,000 feet though.
Well, you could to the bottom. If
It's not like the
if you
mountain
hit the
came
right
out to
spot.
an edge. It just went from
It
top
sure
to,
feels like it when I'm up there. It sure feels like I'm 7,000 feet up. So, but okay, so there's basically you go out to the pipe.
so that fun fact, there's 52.
I've been to Pikes Peak in Cal.
There's 50. I think there's 52 14ers in Colorado. Fun fact. I think it's 52.
Sure. Well, it looks like people search for Pikes Peak, Mount Evans, Mount Albert, Longs Peak. I would say they're all probably there.
Type in how many.
Can I explain what I was saying?
Yeah.
So
Sorry, dude.
basically,
How many 14?
when you get to the top, you can drive all the way to this top, and it's a parking lot where you can look out. And then from there, it's a straight up and down walkway. And then when it's like, it kills the cabs, right? So you walk all the way up. I see people give up. That's how straight up and down this thing is. So you go all the way up this walkway, and then you get to the top of the walkway, and it planes out. And then there's a spiral staircase. It's not a staircase. It's a wheelchair accessible ramp.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's a spiral thing, and it's like
like a parking garage.
yes, but for walkers and wheelchairs. And then you get to right here, Klingman's Dome. So it's like this big spiral thing. You get to the top. Ariel, will you show that on the podcast for anyone that wants to see it? And it's a spiral thing, and it gets up there, and you can look out over the entire mountain.
That's sick.
And
Did you get a little wobbly up there?
I get a little wobbly up at that
Really?
height. Yeah. So that's what I was trying to get
It's
at.
such a good view. Though.
Oh, it's a beautiful view. I have pictures of it.
We couldn't see anything.
Yeah, it was like really foggy that day.
What a
Day I went. I've been a few times though. It's a pretty dope spot. Yeah, I like Gatlinburg's cool. Gatlinburg's a cool spot.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good about Gatlinburg, but I just haven't made it out there.
Lots of stuff to do in the town.
Yeah, so, see, here's the thing: is I save my vacation time for the mountain for hunting.
See, I like to go to different places. I'm an adventurous guy, so I like.
Well,
to
I mean,
try
I
new places.
travel half the
New
year,
spots.
so like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
just like,
Yeah, you're seeing new spots all the time.
yeah, like, well, and it's not that I'm doing vacation stuff there, but I go a lot of places. You know,
It probably takes that adventure out of you a little bit.
a little bit. I like to.
Fills that void.
Yeah, of traveling. As traveling as much as I do, it's like, okay, I know, like, I have my favorite cities, you know, that I like to go to. So I'm good with that. I do something in each one of those that I like to do, and then I just save my vacation for hunting.
Well, I didn't. We traveled as a kid. I traveled once a year. We went on one vacation, and they were a blast. But I didn't really get to. We went. It was all drivable spots.
Yeah.
Never. One time I flew to Vegas as a.
We never flew when we went on vacation.
Yeah, and that's how it was
Drove
for me.
everywhere.
That's how it was for me too. One time, like I said, we flew to Vegas and drove back. We got a car and drove back, which was cool. You know,
Yeah.
it was cool.
So, yeah, see the drive.
But now that I'm older, you know, we did a lot of stuff for kids. Like we've seen a lot of tourist spots. We've seen a lot of like Indian reservations. We've seen there's a lot of stuff that like maybe now I'm not so focused on. And now it's like I want to see cool spots. I want to see Miami.
Adventure spots.
Adventure spots. Not I don't want to see the tourist spots. I want to see where the locals hang out and these cool spots. That's why I want to go to Maui.
Yeah.
Hang out with the people in Hawaii. I would like to go to Monaco, Greece.
You could probably still go
Malaysia.
down there and help.
Yeah, dude, well,
You could probably go work.
I've tried. I want to donate some money to it. Like I think it's cool. I think Hawaii's cool.
Yeah.
I would never move to Hawaii because of like what it costs to live there. But I think it's very cool that the people are able to live there.
Yeah.
Like I think it's cool that we live a life where it's like a possibility.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to travel. I want to go to Brazil,
You know,
Australia, all kinds of places.
I don't know if this is on your radar or not, but it should be for you and the missus. Go to
Puerto Rico's on my list.
no. This is a fall trip.
Okay.
Go like New Hampshire, Maine, somewhere upstate New York, New Hampshire probably mainly in the fall.
Really?
You won't.
Beautiful.
You won't regret it. Look up New Hampshire in the fall.
Because the leaves are changing.
You will.
Family Guy has an episode about this. They call them they're like the damn New Yorkers are coming in.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it is beautiful.
Yeah.
I think I got a computer screen background on this.
Actually, my mom and dad and their little couple friends, they're going this fall.
Driving or flying?
I don't know if they're driving or flying.
Dude,
So I did work in.
flying's the way to go anymore.
I worked in. Where the fuck was it? I worked in Canada.
Me and you have the same hatred for airports, so I think.
Yeah, I'd rather drive. Where did I did Toronto and Montreal. I did an event in Montreal in the fall, which is kind of like the same area ish. And my God, it was gorgeous.
Yeah, I bet.
And I've told myself, my God,
Montreal, where's that at?
Canada.
Ah, cool, man.
Yeah, I did a Jaguar and Land Rover deal back in the day.
Like, what do you mean? What's a deal?
It was a it was a course.
Like, you built a course for.
Yeah, we built a course for.
I thought maybe you got like a free.
No. So Jaguar and Land Rover
Jaguar.
were owned by the same guy. I don't know if it still is or not, but back then they were, and they would have these dealer outings with dealers and customers, and they would drive this course that we would build. And I did.
They chose a cars.
We did this.
And when I picture a Jag, I picture a real low riding car.
Yeah, but we had this little hill that we made, and we put what do we call it? It was like this fake ice that came in like this little snap together thing that we would put on it, and we would have like snow blowing on it and shit, and like we had it decorated with fucking trees and mulch and shit. It was yeah, we used to do that kind of stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, I did like Toronto, Montreal, and Vancouver one year on
That's
that
pretty cool.
on that little tour.
Yeah, Vancouver would be cool. Vancouver's West Coast side, right? Yeah. I watch a guy's name's Typical Gamer. I watch him.
Yeah, so we rent the guy that we were doing it with rented a log cabin home for that one. It was cool as shit.
I bet so.
Yeah, but Montreal, we were there in the fall, and it was the same
Beautiful.
colors.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and I always told myself like, I will go to New Hampshire in the fall.
Well, it's funny how I get into traveling and like I get into anything and I'm really into it. Like I got into golfing and I went golfing 4 days this week. I'm going tomorrow. And so it's like I'm going Saturday. And like I just really get into it. And same thing with traveling, except for traveling is so much harder because it's so expensive.
You can't just keep going like I'm gonna go here next week and that
yeah, but I have quite a few trips planned this year. Like I
it's good.
have 3 more planned in the future, and I've already gone a couple times. I've been 3 times this year already, and I've got 3 times planned in the future, and it's just
it's good.
it's crazy. It's fun.
Yeah,
It's cool to see the world. I think that's just like I love the culture.
well, and that's
When you
what
go
my
and
parents
visit
do.
places.
That's what my parents do. They
Some
go-
are short trips too. Not all
some
big
are just like
trips.
3-day weekend stuff.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I
have a conference I'm going to.
Yeah.
In New Orleans. Never been to New Orleans.
Yeah,
so I'm just gonna go there.
the
So
gas one.
yeah, it's a financial podcast one. It's called FinCon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Be cool to go to. I think so.
Yeah, I've never been to like an expo like that. I'd like to. They have big hunting expos. They have big excavating.
You never been to any expo?
No, I wouldn't even know what to do.
Probably just collect a lot of free stuff.
Just walk around like, hi,
Yeah, hi, I like your stuff.
cool shit.
Dude, people would probably eat you up just selling you their product that you probably never even heard of.
Well, they have big dirt moving expos and they have big hunting expos, but they always do that whenever I'm fucking gone.
Yeah, I'm surprised Dirtworks you never gone for Dirtworks.
Yeah, I mean, we're a small little company compared to like what's out there.
See, that's insane to me because I feel like Dirtworks is such a big company.
Well,
You guys do stuff for motocross.
yeah, there's only 6 of us though that are each round.
Yeah.
So it's like company type of like company. It's small,
Yeah.
and we do like a niche thing.
Sure.
So it's different.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like if you start going to expos, you're going to start growing.
Well, yeah, and here's the thing about growing with us too is like any guy can run a machine, but like building a jump is different than digging a basement.
Yeah, yeah.
Totally different.
Yeah.
So
And not just the opposite direction. There's more to it.
yeah, like you're making things flat. We need to make things like this, you know,
Yeah.
up and down.
It's symmetrical
Yeah.
when you're doing it as well.
Yeah.
I think we should wrap the podcast up,
Yeah.
but I feel like we could talk forever.
Mm-hmm.
But we probably should wrap it up. I bet we're, how long are we in it? 3 hours.
We always make a good long one.
Ross, hey, I appreciate you coming out, man. That's a good fist bump. I think people are going to enjoy the podcast. If you guys are still listening to it, make sure you guys like, subscribe, share it.
Listening.
Yeah, I feel like the retention time after 3 hours can drop off a lot.
I like 3. I like
Yeah, you know, I think this podcast is built for guys like you.
Yeah.
You know, guys that are out working in the field, needing a podcast. Dude, when I was painting cars, I would have killed to have somebody in my local area that I could listen to that built a good quality podcast and had some good conversation on it.
Well, and back when you were doing that, no podcast wasn't even really a
no,
thing.
Joe Rogan existed. That's it.
Did you listen to him back then?
Yeah,
You
dude,
did.
that's what made me quit my job.
No shit.
Yeah, dude.
No shit.
Yeah, because there's people coming on there like like talking about chasing their dreams and all this stuff, and I'm like, I need to chase my dream. Like that's what I need to do, and that's where I'm at now. That's why I have this.
See, I didn't listen to him back then.
Yeah, dude.
I just got into podcasts like 2 years ago.
Yeah, no, dude. I was listening to him, and I was early days, and
That was a long time ago. How long ago was that?
I bought my business. That wasn't that long ago. 2021, 2 years ago, over 2.5 years ago. Yeah.
It feels like a lifetime.
But dude, I bet I was listening to Joe Rogan in 2018.
That's what I was saying. When were you listening to Joe Rogan?
Yeah, 2018 probably. So I started getting into him, and I hated him. And then all of a sudden, it was like, I'll give one. Like I looked up somebody that was famous that I liked, and I was like, okay, he's on Joe Rogan. I'll listen to him. And then all of a sudden, Joe started giving his opinions. I'm like, okay, me and Joe kind of got some stuff in common here.
Mm-hmm.
Start really liking it, and that's why Joe Rogan's why I have a podcast. Joe Rogan's also why I quit my job. And it wasn't just Joe Rogan. It wasn't Joe Rogan that made me quit my job. It was reading books like Rich Dad Poor Dad and stuff like that made me.
Which one's that?
Yeah. Ariel's freaking slamming down on the table laughing.
Point it out to me.
But yeah, it was a
The
combination
motivation.
of everything.
The
Yeah, it was
motivation of it.
success to me is motivation.
Well,
When someone's succeeding, I'm like, damn. I love it.
and there's we don't have to keep this long, but I'm the same way as you. But there's people out there that like to just go to work 8 hours a day, do their thing,
Come home, watch your TV, relax.
There's people that want to do more but don't know how. Mm-hmm. If it doesn't scare you, you shouldn't be doing it.
Yeah.
In that sense,
Yeah,
you were
sure.
probably scared to death.
Oh, dude, I was frightened when I put a contract on the building that I put a contract on for my gym, and then I went into the office of my business of the place, my employer, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna quit in 2 weeks. And I actually ended up being a month. Mm-hmm. And they're like, what are you doing? I'm like, well, I'm gonna start my own business. They're like, yeah, you're gonna start another body shop? And I'm like, nah, I'm actually gonna start a gym. And they're like, okay. You know, and like, they weren't even confident in me. And I was like, damn, am I doing the right thing in life? Mm-hmm. Like it felt right. Like I felt like I was like, man, this community needs this.
Logistically, right? You're like starting to question it.
Yeah, because I'm like, what happens if it doesn't work out? I mean, I lose my house. I lose everything I have. I lose my cars.
But that also is what pushes you too.
Yeah, it was a pursuit of happiness. Mm-hmm. It was the want for more in life. It was I was unhappy in my position I was in life. I could go to work and I could paint a car. Guarantee you could put a blindfold on me. I could spray the side of a car blindfolded.
Yeah. I
mean, I could literally do it with my eyes closed. Could do it asleep, and also I wasn't getting paid enough.
Yeah.
I was like, man, give me the opportunity. Just give me the freaking opportunity to go out and make some money, and I'll freaking make it.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about owning business, because if I want to make more money, I just work harder.
The thing that I like about, because like with my dad and with Dirtworks, like we have Supercross. It's like, okay, well, I know how much I'd make in that, but like the off season stuff, it's like it opens the book of like, what can we do?
Yeah. Possibilities.
How much
endless.
stuff we can do. Yeah.
Yeah.
And with my dad, it's also like, however much I want. I've never had a steady, just this is what you get paid every single week all year long. I've never had that. I kind of like that.
Yeah.
You know?
It's incentivizing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, all right, well, I know this one's not going to be that much because got rained out. Didn't really feel like doing much. But like, I could work a lot more and make a lot more.
Yeah.
You know, kind of thing.
Yeah. So it just comes down to how hungry are you?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and it was a big thing for me to quit. I was working in St. Louis and working for Dirtworks. St. Louis was a great paying job.
I remember that.
And it was a big thing for me to quit there and take on more stuff in the off season with Dirtworks and then work for my dad at home.
Yeah. See, dude, we could get into all that.
Yeah, it was a big thing.
We could really get into all that.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have you back on. We'll talk about it a little bit more.
Yeah.
We'll keep digging more and more into it.
Yeah. The moral of the story is, if you're scared, it's good.
It's a good thing.
In my opinion.
Yeah. If you want it, like if you really want it and it's scary, go for it.
Yep.
Learn. Like, don't just go into it blind. Like, learn, but don't spend too much time learning.
Get some ducks in a row.
Yeah.
Get some
But
ducks in a row.
at some point, you just got to jump.
Yeah.
And
Just like out of that plane, and then you
Yeah, exactly.
you
just
try
like
and
the
breathe
plane.
for like.
Because like you said, if you would have backed up and you would have hesitated, you wouldn't have jumped.
Yeah.
It's exactly how it is for business too.
Exactly.
Just jump.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's going to be one of the most rewarding things of your life.
Yep.
As long as you're willing to work.
Exactly.
Got to be willing to put in work.
100%.
Ross, thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. I'm gonna
love having you out.
Bring something next time. I'm bringing.
Bring whatever you want.
I know what I'm gonna bring.
All right, save it. I love it. I love to find out in a secret. Thank you guys so much for listening. Really appreciate all you guys. Share with your friends. Like, subscribe. We're gonna get to 1,000 subscribers one of these days. And
Yep.
peace.
Yes, sir.